Please subscribe and repost this. Let's make this the #1 sports podcast. We're really doing sports here. Okay? Thank you.
On today's Pardon My Take, presented by DraftKings, Week 15 in the NFL, we had a crazy Sunday. A lot of pretty catastrophic injuries, some big-time games. The playoff picture is getting a little bit clearer. We have some eliminated teams. Don't let the Bengals in the playoffs. We won't. But it was a crazy Sunday. We're going to talk about all that. We got Who's Back of the Week. We have Fastest 2 Minutes, and it's all brought to you by our friends at Game Time. We're almost at the end of the 12 days of Game Time, where they're giving away prizes every day with a $5,000 grand prize at the end. If you still have not entered, go to 12daysofgametime.com. It is free and only takes a few seconds. This season, Game Time is celebrating the moments that made people fans, and they've been enabling those moments for the past 12 years. Hank, give me a concert that made you a fan of someone.
Let's go with Billy Strings.
Yes. You've gone to a lot of Billy Strings shows, and Game Time can get you into all of those shows. That's what they're doing, these type of moments. Game Time is celebrating. Go to 12daysofgametime.com today for a chance to experience one of these moments. Okay, let's go. Welcome to Pardon My Take, presented by DraftKings. The crown is yours. Today is Monday, December 15th, week 15. Whoop! Whoop! Poof, 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 poof. They're not going to get him. Tick, 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 tick. We start in Chicago, where the wind was blowing and the Iceman cometh, as Caleb Pharrell Williams made the Bears faithful happy as he hit DJ more. How do you like it? How do you like it? For 2 touchdowns. And the route was on, as DeAndre 3000 Swift said, the Browns defense smells like poo, running for 98 yards and 2 scores himself. As for the Browns, Shaderp Sanders went oopsie not once, not twice, but 3 times, as he was legend spoiled dairy as the milk has gotten rotten for the Cleveland offense. The one bright spot was making my way to the quarterback, walking fast, lineman pass, and I got a sack, 'cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles, Garrett. If I could see you tonight. I butchered that, but thanks to Vanessa Carlton for allowing me to use her hit song. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And I want you. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And I need you. Bears 31, Browns 3. Whoop, whoop.
We go to Kansas City, where the Chiefs look to continue their 11-year streak of everyone hating them by making the playoffs. Meanwhile, Patrick Mahomes and Juliet Smith-Schuster seem to be a forbidden connection by the Chargers defense. Keandre had a little lamb. Burt fleeced the Chiefs for a touchdown. And Dayan, me say Dayan, Hinley, daylight coming, I pick off Mahomes, had a really big pick, tickling Andy Reid's tonsils. And for the first time in the history of Pardon My Take, the Kansas City Chiefs have been eliminated from making the NFL playoffs. Huh? The Chargers 16, the Chiefs 13.
We head to Foxborough, where Hank was on the scene.
In snowy Foxborough, the game started off hot for New England when Drake May skippered in for 2 first-quarter touchdowns. Travion Ricky Henderson was flying past Bills defenders on a 52-yard rushing TD to put the Pats up 21-0. In the second half, the Patriots couldn't stop a nosebleed. The Bills did whatever the fuck they wanted. The refs had their heads up their asses, and the Pats D gave up 4 straight touchdown drives, and the division title was still not clinched. Bills 35, Pats 31.
Thanks, Hank. We head over to Cincinnati, where Zach was on the scene. In Cincinnati, Lamar Jackson 5 throws a pass as easy as 1, 2, 3 to Rashad Muhammad Ali, who floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee for a 30-yard TD. Later, Lamar Jackson 5 then passes deep to Zay Bebe. I'm in the club hollering. Now when I holler Zay Bebe, I'm finna get my groove on. It's so hot up in this club that I ain't got no shoes on. Holding up a big stack of them hundreds, it's a rubber band. Girl, don't ask me for no cash, cause I'm not that other man. Flowers for 28 yards and a touchdown. Tyler Fruit of the Loop keeps things high and tight, giving missiles for the entire game. The package is safe, the package is protected, and the package is right through the uprights. To seal the deal, Joe Buddenborough throws an interception, harder to look at than that one evening he popped out onto the red carpet in a Rockets-themed football jersey. Kyle Busch Van Noy then takes a bunch of right turns before lateraling to Olivera Plant Gilman, who brings all 12 essential vitamins and 20 important minerals with him to the house for 6 points. Ravens 24, Bengals 0.
Thanks, Zach. You got flow. What? Out in L.A., where Kai Ren and Stimpy Williams said, "You idiot, you fool," to the Lions defense for trying to keep him out of the end zone. The Rams offense was humming as Puka Nakuna Matata said, "Ain't no worries for the rest of your days," to his quarterback as Mufasa Stafford just had to throw it up to his wide receiver and good things happened, showing the Lions who the real king was on Sunday. The good news for Detroit is they're not Grateful Dead yet, and Amon-Ra St. Brown-Eyed Woman looks as good as ever, scoring twice on the afternoon. But it's the Rams clinching a playoff spot. The Rams 41, Lions 34. What? We head now. I forget where the game was played. It was in Jacksonville for memes.
In Jacksonville, Liam Cohen Wilson said, "Wow, the Jets aren't going to play any defense today," as Trevor Lawrence Taylor was on drugs looking for some Brenton Strange while having 6 total touchdowns. Jacoby Mike Myers found a mole in the Jets defense that had Travis Barker Etienne treating the Jets like a Kardashian while blowing their back out with 3 touchdowns. And Brian Tom Hanks said,
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get today.
as he gets his second receiving touchdown of the season. Brady was cooking on his second drive of the game, but stayed in the kitchen too long, throwing 3 interceptions. While if peeing your pants is cool, consider me Isaiah Miles Davis, who stopped the Jaguars' onslaught of scoring with a rushing touchdown. For the Jets defense, Steve Wilkes-Booth should have assassinated himself after letting the Jaguars score 48 points. Jaguars 48, Jets 20.
Thanks, memes. Hey, what was that Liam Cohen Wilson said?
Wow.
All right, we get to Max in Philadelphia.
We head over to Philadelphia, where Bruce Jalen Hurts spoke to Goddard by saying, "Smite me, almighty smiter! You're the one who should be fired, not me!" After dropping an early touchdown right in his hands. But then Goddard went off, so that's all good. On the other side of the ball, it looks like, oh my God, we killed Kenny's career after an abysmal performance. It's even affecting Bruce Powers as his stat lines are looking ghostly while screaming, "No! Fuck!" when seeing his quarterback week in and week out. Max Delente Crosby certainly can't crack a smile as he's fighting with his teammates on the sideline. We even got to see Tanner McKee, "Do you love me? I'll be driving. Say you'll never ever leave from beside me. 'Cause I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you." Put together a fantastic drive to show that he may be the league's best backup. Eagles 31, Raiders 0.
Thanks, Max. Whoop!
We go out to Seattle, where only one of these 2 quarterbacks was looking darn old. He wasn't seeing ghosts, he was seeing grandpas, folks. Josh Blackhawk Downs evacuated himself into the end zone in the face of the Sam Olean Warlords, and Jonathan Taylor Hicks was on hole patrol, impressing the Seattle Seacrests defense. The Colts took a late lead on the shores of Blake Washington Groupie's 60-yard bomb, but Seattle place kicker Jason Myers-Leonard had several heating gaming moments of his own, blasting 6 K-balls and giving the Seahawks the win, 15-13.
Standing on a corner, Jameis Winston in Hoboken, such a fine sight to see. It's a dart, my lord, just missing the board, and Mariota pronounced with hard T. Come on, Maras, can you please spare us? From our own GM, he makes us real embarrassed.
Commanders 29, the G-Men 21, and that was week 15, fastest 2 minutes, and it's brought to you by our friends at Chevy. Football season is here, and whether you're grinding through the week or gearing up for kickoff, there's one ride that's always game ready, the Chevy Silverado. The Chevy Silverado is a longtime partner of Pardon My Take and our favorite truck, and it's all about grit. From job site to tailgate, Silverado lets you show up strong and tackle any task. Built for the hustle, ready for the game, Silverado is America's most dependable full-size truck. For J.D. Power 2025 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Head to Chevy.com to learn more and build your own Chevy Silverado today. Okay, week 15 in the books. We'll talk about Cowboys, Vikings, Sunday Night Football. I still can't believe they didn't flex this game out with no actual, well, at least one team has been eliminated.
That's the 9 difference.
That's the 9 difference. Crazy week 15, a lot of crazy games, a lot of really devastating injuries that we'll get to. But let's go through the slate.
A lot of comebacks today.
A lot of comebacks. Let's start with Bills 35, Patriots 31. What a comeback for the Bills. They were down 21-0 in this game. Josh Allen and the Bills looked like they were sleepwalking. And then they score before half, and they come out, and Josh Allen had 5 straight touchdown drives, did whatever he wanted. Mm-hmm. James Cook was an absolute beast, and the Patriots lose for the first time in 11 games. I guess this was their 11th game.
Yeah, it was a great streak. It was also, I believe, Mike Vrabel's first loss off a bye as a head coach.
Oh.
Yeah, when he was with the Titans, I believe he was perfect, and this obviously his first year with the Patriots. And yeah, they looked like they were in control of the game at halftime. Bills got some bad news going into the game. Brentford was out with a toe.
Yep.
So they couldn't have their best cornerback, and Drake May looked electric in the first half.
He did.
With his feet and with his arms.
2 rushing touchdowns right out the gate, and it was also the first time. So since 2017, home teams that were up 21-0 were 61-0 going into today.
Mm-hmm.
And now this was a T-shirt and hat game for the Patriots, and is now they still have a inside track on winning the AFC East. They would have to lose to one of the AFC East teams, which is Jets and Dolphins, which they shouldn't struggle with.
Probably not.
And the Bills would have to win out for the Bills to jump them. But, Hank.
The hats were in the building.
Yes.
Your thoughts?
Would you like to talk?
Yeah.
Or not talk?
No, I mean I have no problem talking. It was a tough second half.
It's been a while since you had to do this.
It has been a while since I've had to do this. It was a very tough second half. It felt like, the first half, division was ours. The 1 seed was we were coming for the 1 seed. The Broncos were gonna have a tough game later in the day. Everything was going great. Drake May was running it everywhere. Yeah, I'm talking about in the first half.
Moment. Yeah.
No,
okay, sorry.
He said in first half, yeah.
In the first half, yeah.
But then Josh Allen, I mean that's every time we talk about who are you worried about, and even when the Bills were not playing well, it's Josh Allen was always the top of the list because of that reason. He has experience. He doesn't get phased in situations where they're down. I think they have the most comeback or whatever second half points in the league. Patriots defense couldn't stop anyone. Refs were nowhere to be found, making some crazy calls. Not going to blame it on the refs.
Patriots they should be mentioned.
The Patriots D couldn't stop anyone.
And prosecuted, yes. Should be mentioned and put in jail.
And again, Drake May is his second year. It's his first time playing in these meaningful games. He, didn't play great in the fourth quarter. Is how I would say. He kind of missed some throws, took some interesting shots. There's a third down where he threw it deep when he had a guy coming across the middle. It was hopefully a good loss. Hopefully it's a they were in it, like I said before the game last week. If they lose and it's close, that's something that can be built upon. Stephon Diggs said that after the game. He said it was
good loss.
Good loss. And they have a chance next week to basically be in another playoff game like
with the Ravens.
With the Ravens Sunday Night Football. So hopefully they bounce back. But
yes,
it was bad.
If you were to blame the refs, how would you do it? But you're not going to, but how would you do
The
it?
pass interference call on third down.
It was a weird call.
It was a weird call. It was a late call. The play was over, then the flag came out of nowhere. That always drives me nuts. And then on the fourth down, there was like 3 Patriots receivers getting held, no flags to be found. So I'm not blaming the refs because the Patriots D couldn't stop anyone. But if I was, it would be for that reason.
There was someone who we work with who did blame the refs. Can I read you what he wrote?
Sure.
He said, the Patriots are by far the better team. These loser fucks were never going to let the Patriots beat the poster boy of the NFL 2 times. The NFL should be fucking embarrassed with what millions of eyes watched today from their referee squad. This game is so corrupt.
Is that stats? Our stats department?
No, that was from one Nicholas Fasoli.
And then he also posted this picture. I don't know if you saw it. It looks real. It looks like Josh Allen kissing the referee on the lips.
Yeah, no, that does look real.
I think that happened in the
And-
game. Which if I'm watching at home and I see that as a Pats fan, I'm like, come on, at least try to make it look like you guys are calling it neutral.
Yeah, go in the blue 10 if you're going to make out.
Yeah, so
Right?
I actually thought that Drake May played really well in the first half. People are saying like the interception, that was a great punt. It was essentially an arm punt.
There was
on
also pass
on
interference
third and long.
in that play, but they didn't call
But
it.
not blaming the refs.
Also,
not
the
blaming the
interception. They called pass interference on a ball that the Patriots intercepted, and somehow they ruled it a catch for the Bills, and it was no pass interference. That was insane.
They're deep. I like that. I'm going to start using that. Yeah. But yeah, I thought
Shorthand.
that this was it was a great opportunity for Drake May to get his first come from behind game winning drive in his career, and I thought he was going to do it. And I guess if he's going to learn from it, I feel like it's good that it happened now, right? As opposed to happening in the playoffs.
Right.
And after the game, Josh Allen said, they asked him, like, what does this team have? What makes this team special? He said, we don't blink. So Vrabel is no naps. The Bills are no blinks even.
Listen, the Bills, I mean, we all know what their offense can do. Their offense can get going at any point. Shout out Dawson Knox, who had 2 touchdowns, also a father this week. And Josh is going to be a father, expectant father. Congratulations.
Congrats,
to our
Josh.
friend Josh. The Bills' defense is their Achilles heel. But if you look at what the Bills have done in some of these like big-time games, last week they couldn't get a stop. They get the back-to-back interceptions, one being a pick 6 against the Bengals. Remember the Steelers game when they looked absolutely dead in the first half, and then Bosa gets the sack on Rodgers, fumble, touchdown. They had the 2 clutch game-saving stops in this game. I think the Bucs game they closed it out with 2 turnovers. So their defense is like one of those situations where, yes, they can be had, but they have also stepped up in big-time moments to make big-time plays and win games. Because their offense is not the problem.
Right, their defense is, but it's almost like their offense gets better when they play from behind.
Yeah.
When their back's up against the wall.
Yeah, I mean, 21-0, and it was like, okay, well, if they score before half, it's going to be a game, and that's exactly what it was.
That is the largest comeback win by a visiting team in the history of Gillette Stadium. That doesn't happen at the G-Spot.
Doesn't happen at the G-Spot.
You shut them out. I want to read a tweet from an unnamed Pats fan. Run it up, followed by 6 exclamation points. Give me the 1 seed, followed by 2 exclamation points.
Who was that?
Who was that? I'll do another blind tweet from this person. Big Cat and PFT are being dickheads.
Yeah, you guys were just whispering behind my back the entire
okay,
game.
well,
As if I
we
wasn't
didn't
saying
get
in front of you.
mad.
Hold on.
Look at
No.
this, Max.
The only whispering I did was because I opened up.
Hey, Max, want to look at this thing?
I opened up
I'm not
Twitter.
going to say this out loud, but like I wish I could.
I opened up. No, that was something totally different that I'm not going to say out loud. That's totally different.
Yeah.
That I said. You heard me say it.
Nope.
The take I did out there.
I don't know.
Yes, you did. Now you're lying.
100%.
Now you're lying.
Had nothing
Now
to do
you're
with the
lying
Patriots.
because you know
I'm
that
just
had
talking
nothing to
about
do
what
with
I
it.
heard when you guys were
Yeah,
being dickheads.
you know what my take was, and it was nothing to do with it. It was about college football. Yeah. Okay.
Just saying what I heard.
I pulled up Twitter at like 4:00, and the top tweet was the run it up tweet because you know how it's not in like sequential order, and that's what I said to them. That was it.
Hank, I don't think that we were being dickheads, though. I think we were
You guys
watching the
were-
game.
you guys
I had
were-
money on it.
you were
I took the
whispering
hungry
behind-
dog.
Yeah.
I was rooting for the Pats.
yeah.
Anyone can watch that stream and be like, damn, who's the Pats fan here? It's PFT.
He had the hungry dog.
I had the hungry dog. I had Drake for 300 plus today as well, which I was rooting for.
It wasn't like the season's over. It's a loss to a
No, I never
good
said it
team.
was. I
Yeah,
never
yeah.
It was a great loss.
Yeah.
You said it.
I just think you weren't used to losing.
No, and to blow a lead like that, it was tough. The defense was just
What, Max?
No, I got no.
No, Max, you got something.
You got something. You were about
grinning.
to say something.
Why are you
No,
grinning,
I got
Max?
nothing
You
to
look like
say.
the Grinch back
Max,
there.
share with the class.
It's just interesting that this is the exact same thing that happened in the Broncos-Eagles game where I got mad for Hank screaming Doddington Bones in my ear.
Oh,
Max did bring
good
that up.
point.
I was rooting for the
I had the
Broncos.
Bills too.
Good point.
I had Bills money line.
He did. He bet
But
Bills
you
money
weren't.
line.
You were. You
I
guys
was-
weren't saying anything to my face. You were snickering behind my
Yeah,
back.
that's way
That's
worse.
pussy shit.
That is
fraud,
that is just
coward,
showing. That is
pussy
showing.
shit.
That is showing respect to
No,
someone who's
yeah.
actually in the moment
Not
of the
hitting
game.
someone
No.
and saying Doddington
Absolutely.
Bones in their
Yeah.
face.
Someone
Pussy
that's
shit.
in the arena. You were in the arena at the moment, Hank.
Yeah, Matt. You guys. Again,
You would have rather us touch you?
You would have rather me
didn't-
scream
I didn't-
Doddington Bones.
touched you?
I did not touch Max. Max.
Doddington
fucking
Allen?
hit me in the dick, threw my phone across the room, and screamed in my face. I wouldn't have cared if he was rooting for the Bills. I don't give a fuck.
But you were mad
But
at us for
you were mad
snickering.
at the whispering.
You guys were acting like I wasn't sitting there, like, oh my god. Look at
It was one
That was-
tweet.
We were trying
no,
to
PFT
communicate.
was doing it all game.
I was not doing it all game. I was rooting for the Patriots.
I'm allowed to
Hank.
tweet whatever I want.
Correct.
You guys are being dickheads. That's my opinion.
Okay,
You're
Okay,
not
all
gonna
right,
change
fair.
it.
You're lashing out. That's fine.
Fair, fair.
Yeah, you're entitled to.
Like you're
lash
trying
out
to
after this.
No,
prove
that's
me wrong.
fair.
You
I have no
can't.
problem.
I'm
with
correct.
calling us dickheads. We probably were. Probably are. We all are. We're all dickheads.
Yeah.
Did you see Mike Vrabel's quote after the game was basically draftjoshallen.com. They asked him about Josh Allen and how he was able to come back in that game. He said, same thing everybody else sees. 6'5", 250 pounds, runs fast, hard to tackle, hard to get down on the ground, accurate, strong arm, giving you a dissertation on a league MVP. Just watch all the games. That's why they pay him $60 million. I don't know what to tell you.
A dissertation on league MVP.
Like
put on
it's a
clinic.
correct quote.
He
Like,
put on
what do you
clinic.
want? Your eyes can see it. Josh Allen when he catches fire, there's nothing you can do, and he was catching fire.
Yeah, and I mean, credit to the Patriots running. I thought Henderson looked really good today. Shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, he had that big run at
He had a
the
couple
was it
big
fourth
runs.
quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hank, does it concern you that the Patriots seem to struggle when they're playing from behind?
No. I mean, they were they were down in the fourth quarter and took the lead back.
Yeah, but they tend to struggle. If they struggle at all, it's when they're playing from behind.
Does not concern me.
Not concerned.
No.
So, torch update. Does Drake May still have the torch?
I don't. This is am I like
Has it been put
taking
out?
crazy pills?
what?
We had this exact conversation on Thursday that the torch was not. There was no update after this game.
Well, I just wanted
It stays-
to
but
double
it's,
check.
you
it's
guys.
so
We're
if
doing
you
it-
want to know the torch update,
Yeah.
just go listen to the show we did on Thursday.
I'm curious how you
where
feel
asked
right
me,
now when you watched
if the Patriots lose this game, does the torch go back? And we said no, and we went over the whole thing. No.
I'm just curious where you sit right
Torch
now.
update, same as when we talked about it 2
Drake
days
May
ago.
Which is
has
Drake
it.
May
You
still
have
has the
dementia.
torch.
Yeah.
What about now? What if the Bills somehow win the division?
Is this
I'm curious to know the update.
He's asking for the torch update.
The update on it.
okay? Same answer.
Listen,
go listen.
there's an update.
I'll send you a link.
We're
to
elderly.
the podcast.
Please don't be
No,
mean
there's-
to your
There's an
elderly
update on it.
co-hosts.
I want to know your emotions after the game, Hank.
It's the same. If we lose the division, then then we can have a discussion about the torch.
Okay.
The torch stays where it is.
Yeah, the torch is ours.
You guys
What's
split the
Drake's?
ga- You split the games. You split the games this year.
But it's the division.
Right.
So whoever wins the division, current torchbearer.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about the MVP race?
How do I feel about
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Did this swing you one way or the other?
I think Matt Stafford's probably going to win.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's minus 300 right now on DraftKings
Yeah.
to win the MVP.
How do you feel about it? Josh Allen, right?
His odds got a lot better today.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
He went to plus 550.
That's great.
Are you upset?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, good.
It's good to say it.
Be mad.
It's good to say it.
Open space.
It's not
Fuck
open
it.
space. Everything I say, you guys just deny. But yeah, I'm mad. You're annoying.
What did we deny?
That you were being dickheads.
Oh, I just said that we're all dickheads.
Okay. Yeah. I'm happy you acknowledge that.
I whispered for one second. I was locked in on the Bears game. I did.
No.
That was when you hit the dickheads.
I remember. I remember everything.
Me too, Doddington Bones.
Good, Max. I don't care. Like you have rights. You like to like. I don't care about you. You can do it. Like I fuck with you as much as I humanly can. Right. Max, Big Cat, and PFT like to act
That's
like they're
fair.
everybody's friends.
That's fair.
And then when they get mad, they're like. And then if I say something about the Bears, Big Cat will literally fucking cry.
I have no problem. Wait,
you're gonna cry.
When did I say I had a problem with you calling me a dickhead? I don't have a problem with you calling me a dickhead.
I know. I'm just saying, like.
It's fine.
You guys act like you don't troll, and then when I
didn't.
Back, you cry.
No.
I told you exactly in the moment. I said I saw the tweet at the top of my.
Not to me.
Yeah, I said that.
You said it behind me.
Well, I mean, I was in earshot. You were in a very prickly mood. I wasn't going to say it. But
you were like talking loud enough where I could clearly hear you.
I didn't even. I like whispered to. I showed them the phone. I should have. You're right. I should have said it directly to you.
Right.
Okay. My bad.
Listen, the
that
tough
probably would have gone really well.
The tough losses in the game.
Like, what's the point if I could hear you? So it's like I knew you were talking about me, literally behind my back.
Okay.
The tough losses in the gambling cave. You have every right to lash out.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be
We've all had bad
dickheads.
moments
We're going to say things that sound like compliments but really aren't compliments. We're gonna do all the psychological warfare, and it does suck when you lose games like that.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll be back.
But it's
Playoffs,
okay. Yeah, Patriots are fine. Patriots. They did lose the 1 seed today.
We didn't have it going into this.
I just
but
didn't
you lost
like
the
that you
opportunity to
said
have
I was.
it. If you had won and the Broncos had lost,
We didn't lose it, though.
yours.
We didn't have it. So
I wasn't trolling you all game. I didn't talk to you all game.
I know. I never said you were.
Okay. PFT was.
I was
PFT bet the Patriots. He was doing
his
long control, but that's fine.
What long con? I was gambling on the Patriots.
I know. I'm not.
What happened to our podcast we were going to do about the Pats? Do your pod.
I have no issue with your behavior during the game. It's fine.
After the game, slight issue.
Just I don't care. I don't care. It's all good. You guys were being dickheads. I said you're dickheads.
Yeah,
the whispering.
It's fair. We are dickheads.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all dickheads. Donington Bones.
If it makes
We've all
had
bad dickhead moments.
If it makes you feel any better, Hank, the 2021 Titans' last loss of the regular season was also in Week 15. Okay?
Okay, great.
So you can turn this right around, just like remember the Titans, Hank.
Yep.
Dude, Harold Landry made like a sack in the first half, and PFT's like, that's Harold Landry. Superstar player from the Titans when they got the 1 seed.
Again, I've moved past the 300 stat, so I'm not going to bring that up anymore.
You guys have...
It's kind of broken containment, because now whenever anyone throws for 300 yards, Hank and I get tagged in a lot of tweets about it. But I just wanted to tell people, stand down. I don't care about that. That number doesn't mean anything. It's an arbitrary line in the sand. Let's just focus on the playoffs. Mm-hmm. Let's win some playoff games, Hank.
Agreed.
So, Hank, the Patriots still have a 63% chance to win the AFC East. If you just beat the Jets and Dolphins, you're in. You win the AFC East.
Yeah.
You can lose to the Ravens and still win the AFC East if
we got to beat the Ravens.
Are you worried about the Ravens?
If you win those other 2 games.
They're a good team.
I've said it all year. The teams with quarterbacks and coaches that have experience in the playoffs, like those are the teams that scare you. And the Bills and Josh Allen showed why.
Are you worried about the Jets at all? Playing spoiler, specifically memes. Like that would be memes of Super Bowl.
We're focused on the Ravens right now. I'm not going to get ahead of myself.
Okay. Have you napped?
No.
Okay. Have you blinked?
Yes.
How's Left Center going?
It's all right. It's hard. It's not. It's frustrating.
Being friends with them right now.
Mm-hmm.
I like this.
Hank's my boy.
Yeah, he's all of our boys.
Hank's my boy, but the truest mark of whether somebody is actually your real boy is if you root for them to fail when it comes to their sports teams that they love very much.
Mm-hmm.
I have no issue with it. I have no issue with it.
By the way,
just do it to my face, not behind my back.
Okay.
But you were sitting in front of me.
Exactly.
So we should have
did you want me
tapped
to
you on
walk
the
down
shoulder.
front?
Yeah.
I've been like, hey,
look. There's a tweet that I saw.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Grok on
what about the thing you said on the
AI.
stream? Do you stand by the thing you said in the stream that you said you weren't going to talk about in the podcast?
What was that?
What thing?
The Patriots are going to make it the Super Bowl.
Well, Hank, that happened on the cave, and I told you, man to man, like this is not for the podcast. This is for the stream only. Sometimes you have to provide content that's stream only for the people that are tuning in.
Got it.
Otherwise, you hear it all on the podcast.
That was exclusive for the stream.
Yeah, it was an exclusive. And was I saying it to reverse jinx you? Who's to say? It ended up working out that way. But yeah, I guess in my heart of hearts, I'm a little bit concerned about the idea of owing you $50,000. Mm-hmm. Or I guess $42,000. Mm-hmm. I'd rather not owe you that money.
After the end of that game, do you still think that? off the record, off the podcast.
Okay, off podcast, stream only. My stream only thoughts on that. I don't think the Patriots are going to make the Super Bowl this year.
I think if they get the 1 seed, they could.
Yeah.
They could win 2 home playoff games
Yeah.
and be in the Super Bowl. I don't know if winning 3 is hard.
I agree.
The bye is massive. Yeah.
Yeah. And listen, you got a 21-0 lead on the Bills. That
Means
happened.
nothing, yeah.
But that did happen.
It did happen. You got out to that lead.
You got out to that lead.
Mr. First Quarter, Drake May lit it up. He had a great first half.
The Bills have such a funny list of this season. They've beaten Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, and Drake May, and they've lost to Davis Mills, Tua, and Michael Penix, and Drake May.
Yeah.
But it's been. I don't really know what to make of this Bills team. They have Josh. It's basically if they have Josh Allen, they can get out of any problem.
Is Josh Allen on his fuck shit?
Yeah,
if he is, then they might win.
Get you out of any problem, Josh Allen. But you don't want to be in too deep of a problem in the playoffs.
That's why
if you go down 21-0 in the playoffs, that feels like a different problem.
That's why I feel like Josh Allen, he should be definitely in the MVP consideration. Like if you took Josh Allen off the Bills and replaced him with any other quarterback in the NFL, they're a bad team.
Yes.
And with Josh Allen, they're going to compete for the AFC. Well, they're going to compete for the division title.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Any last words?
Baltimore. Beat Baltimore.
Yeah. And that's Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, you had been out of practice of losing.
That is true.
It had been a long time since you had to sit on the podcast and lose.
What's your biggest drought as a sports fan, like in between championships? We got to be close to getting into it now, from the Celtics to now.
No.
It was the Celtics
2000
to the Patriots, or
2008 Celtics to the 2013 Patriots. Is that it?
What about since the pod started?
I don't know.
Pod, it's nothing. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go to the next game. This was, bad news because Patrick Mahomes got hurt, but good news the Chiefs have been eliminated. Chargers 16, Chiefs 13. Patrick Mahomes does have what seems like a torn ACL, so he is, which sucks a lot.
Per Adam Schefter, the Chiefs and Mahomes are exploring surgical options.
So he has a torn ACL.
So he has torn ACL.
Yes.
And they'll be exploring surgery for it.
Yes. So they're eliminated. The Kansas City Chiefs have been eliminated from the playoffs for the first time since 2014. This podcast has never done a show without the Chiefs in the playoffs.
Yep.
It's pretty crazy, the run they have had, the 7 years from 2018 till obviously this year is the 8th year. But for those 7 years, they went to 7 straight conference championship games, 5 Super Bowls, won 3 of them. Insane run, very similar to the Patriots run. But now it is over for at least this year because they will not be in the playoffs. And Patrick Mahomes, which sucks, will probably miss some time next year, I would assume.
Probably, yeah.
Probably miss the beginning of next year.
I guess it all depends on how bad the tear is, if it is the ACL, and then what they have to do to it. But there's a chance he could get back to start the season.
Yeah.
But probably more likely that he'll come back after it started, but be there for the majority of it. What's crazy is that this will be the first time that the AFC Championship game doesn't have either Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady as a quarterback in it since 2010.
That's crazy.
How nuts is that? That's when it was Ben Roethlisberger and
Mark Sanchez. Yeah.
Mark Sanchez of the Jets. This is like truly the end of an era. It sucks that Mahomes tore his ACL. I thought it was like a little bit of a dirty hit that he got taken out on.
Yeah, but Mahomes also keeps plays alive.
He does keep plays alive.
So
it sucks that he tore his ACL. The NFL is way more fun when Mahomes is playing. It kind of took some of the joy out of celebrating for all the Chiefs haters.
Yeah.
It was harder to truly enjoy the moment. Finally, the Chiefs and Mahomes are not going to be in the playoffs to steal everybody else's joy. Oh, yeah, he tore his ACL. That's kind of a bummer.
When they were going down the field, so it weirdly left that little glimmer of, well, if they had scored there and won that game, could they have gone to the playoffs? They weren't eliminated until losing this game.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes will not take a snap with his team eliminated. He's never taken a snap with his team eliminated. That stat now becomes moot because he obviously was out of the game after Gardner Minshew came in and threw the interception. Hank, this has got to. No Chiefs in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's. I feel bad for Patrick Mahomes and the injury.
Yeah,
that
sucks.
That was a shitty way. It's kind of tough. It's, I guess, similar. I don't know. Obviously, way different circumstances. He didn't commit a crime. He's not in jail, but it's probably similar to like Ohio State fans, where it's like you can't. It feels kind of feel bad, like.
Oh, I don't
making
think Ohio
fun
State
of the situation.
fans feel bad at all.
With Michigan?
No, they don't feel bad at all.
Wrong.
Yeah, no. It is crazy though. You see everyone talking about how Brady in his whatever it was won 3 Super Bowls and then is an 8th year towards ACL.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is Mahomes technically his 9th year because he didn't start obviously his first year. Tears his ACL. Difference being Brady towards ACL in week 1. Mahomes does it in week 15, which is going to take a little longer to come back for next year. But yeah, it is weird having both the Chiefs out of the playoffs and then having Mahomes have that injury, which sucks because Patrick Mahomes, like, like selfishly, I was like, oh, Christmas night is ruined.
Right.
Like
That's
like,
going to stink.
Like we're not that we don't like Gardner Minshew.
Minshew
but,
on Christmas, actually, he kind of looks Christ-like.
Yeah. Yeah, but it stinks, and I feel really bad for Patrick Mahomes because that sucks to have injury like that and have to rehab for the entire offseason after what was already kind of a season from hell.
We're probably going to get a big documentary about his workouts, his rehab.
Yep.
The State Farm commercial where he's in the training room is going to be kind of awkward to look at.
Yep. And that was probably the last time Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce play on the same football field.
I feel like the Chiefs are going to be a different looking team next time they step on the field.
Oh, they need a full reset. That was
full reset. They're going to have Pickens.
Yeah.
Or not Pickens. They're going to have they're going to have Pitts.
Somehow.
They are in cap hell going into this offseason, but I think they could probably just be like, hey, Mahomes, can we just restructure your contract?
Yeah.
Give you a lot of money up front. And he'd be like, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, that works. As for the Chargers are just tough as nails. They just win ugly games, rock fights. The two teams combined were 11 for 27 on third downs today. Mm-hmm. The game basically swung, though, with Justin Herbert throwing that touchdown pass at the end of the half when the Chiefs were up, 13-3. It felt like the Chiefs were going to roll them. It felt like everything was going to, be good in Chiefs land, and then Justin Herbert goes down the field, scores that touchdown, makes it a 3-point game going to half, and then it was just, let's just rock fight all the way to the end.
The defense for the Chargers stepped up in the second half too.
Yeah, two big interceptions at the end of the game.
It went punt, pick. Those were the Chiefs' 4 possessions in the second half. I loved what Harbaugh said after the game. Did you read his quote?
No, what he said?
He goes, "It's a ball team.
There it is.
This is a ball team."
Yep.
Starting to think this is my favorite ball team that I've ever been on.
Yep.
I've been on a lot of teams, none better than this team. It's a ball team, a real ball team. I think the Chargers got to be the number 1 ball team.
They got to be the number 1 ball team.
I got Chargers, Detroit Pistons are a ball team.
Mm-hmm.
The 49ers are a ball team.
Yep.
The Saints might be a ball team. There's a difference.
Saints are a ball team, yeah.
You don't think the Saints are a ball team?
No, I do.
Hank shook his head.
I don't really understand what the actually, yeah. You know what? Yeah, I do.
They're a ball team.
Yeah.
Harbaugh said this is the best ball team, my favorite ball team I've ever been on.
They're just a ball team.
There's a difference between a great team and a ball team. There's just a pure.
He's not saying they're great at football.
Yeah.
This is just a ball team. They just fight for everything. Every moment is going to be tough. Like, that's just what the Chargers do. I mean, Justin Herbert has been sacked 11 times in the last 2 games. Justin Herbert needs to get all the credit. He's playing with a broken hand. Justin Herbert has been sacked 4+ times in a game, 6 times this year. The Chargers' record in those games, 5-1.
Yeah.
That's a ball team. That's a ball quarterback.
They're 5-0 in the division. I don't think the Chargers have ever gone 5-0 to start the season inside their division right now.
And it's the first time they've swept the Chiefs since 2014, which also was the last time the Chiefs didn't, miss the playoffs.
Yeah.
So it's a true ball team. I don't know if they can go to the Super Bowl, but I know that they can just muck it up with anyone and make anything a game. That's really what they've proven to do, especially in the last 2 wins.
They're physical.
Very physical.
Very physical. Just gutty performance from Justin Herbert again. I was thinking if he gets married, he should take Madison's name.
Oh, Justin Beer.
Justin Beer would be an awesome name to have.
Justin Beer would be so sick.
Yeah.
So the Chiefs will play the last 3 games. It's meaningless, which that actually does hurt you a little, Hank, because they do play the Broncos on Christmas night. And I saw this stat. In Mike Tomlin's 19 seasons with the Steelers, he's played a total of 1 meaningless game, eliminated from the playoffs.
That's pretty cool.
One single game. But yeah, the also Chris Jones didn't realize that he was eliminated until he was at the podium.
That's a tough
one
moment.
to find out.
That's a tough moment.
Yeah,
right there.
for them to tell you, to let you know that, hey, you guys are out of the playoffs.
I mean, if you're on the Chiefs, you don't expect to ever be eliminated. You're just like, what do you mean this game's meaningless?
Yeah.
What do you mean, tank?
Yeah, because it was just I lost money on the Chiefs for the last time this year. That would be one nice thing because I did think they were just going to keep getting off the mat. I thought they were going to win this game. They were probably going to win this game. Patrick Mahomes doesn't tear his ACL. I don't know. Maybe not though, because the Chargers are a ball team.
Yep.
Bills fans got to be the happiest.
Bills.
Why? Oh yeah.
First playoffs without Patrick Mahomes in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If the Bills do win the Super Bowl this year, it's actually going to be sneaky, like a good thing for Chiefs fans.
Well, yeah. Now that they're out of it,
they could be like, yeah, the one year that we weren't in,
now
you
that
did
they're
it.
out of it. Yeah.
I wonder if any Chiefs fans are going to be rooting for the Bills. If
that'd be mean.
Probably not root for them, but like you have that big ace in the hole if the Bills do win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, just didn't have to go through Kansas City.
Yeah.
By the way, if
and
you
at
want
least
to
we don't have to watch the Eagles and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl again.
Yeah.
So America wins.
If you go all the way back to 1998, this is the first playoff since 1998 that won't feature Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, or Patrick Mahomes. All three of those guys have been in every single NFL playoff since 1998. Or at least one of those three guys, have been in the playoffs since 1998.
I think Mahomes will be fine.
Yeah, he's
He'll
going to be
fight
fine.
back.
That is the one thing with these ACL injuries. They're not like they used to be. I mean, in that you can bounce back. Like it's not he will. The one thing that sucks for the Chiefs is they will probably not be very good next year too. Yeah, that is one thing that you can like. Mahomes is going to come back later than probably the start of the season, and we've seen with the ACL injuries, you're not 100% for a little bit. So that's where like it's not only do you get eliminated from the playoffs, but next year's looking like it's going to be an uphill battle as well.
Yeah, maybe bring Matt Castle back. That's what the Patriots did.
Yeah, Gardner Minshew, Christmas night. That's going to be fun.
I do think it's going to be fun.
That's
Gardner
gonna be a
Minshew is
fun
a very, very fun backup.
That's going to be a fun
At least we have that.
So, Hank, no Mahomes.
No Mahomes, yeah.
No, even if he had not torn his ACL, the Chiefs were eliminated.
Yeah.
So you can just separate the two.
I was right. I said it on this podcast.
What did you say?
Chiefs aren't going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, you did. Mm-hmm. Yeah. PFT eliminated him like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. I think on Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah. You eliminated that. You eliminated their ass.
Yep.
They did have just
First report.
So many games where you're just like, what is happening this season?
Yeah, it's got to be the most frustrating season in a very long time for Chiefs fans.
You could have had him as your pinky team.
I know.
That's true.
Thanks. I've been reminded of it a lot. Appreciate it. I really regret whispering that tweet to you during the gambling cave.
You think that he's just...
Yeah, I do. I regret it.
He's just
I wish I
silently-
could go back in time and take it back.
I mean, he was just pointing out that it was at the top of the timeline. And then I pointed, you know what I whispered to Big Cat? I was like, look at this. It was that Grok on X.com, the AI machine. It had the recap of the Patriots-Bills game, and it was Patriots win in a blowout because Patriots were up at halftime. And that's when it grabbed us. So that's what I was showing that to Big Cat. I didn't feel like saying it out loud because I was like, hey, Hank's down bad right now.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
Our hungry dog just lost, and I didn't want to rub it in. Me and you were in lockstep today. We had like all the same bets. Always.
Yeah.
Always lockstep. Always lockstep. All right.
Max memes. Actually, I'm curious to know memes' thoughts.
At least we got the touchdown parlay.
What are you rooting against it
now,
right now?
now he's
Well,
rooting
no,
against it.
our
Now he's
legs
rooting against
hit.
it. Now he's rooting against
I
it.
like that. I like
Now
that.
he's rooting against it. Yeah. Memes, as a hater,
You're right. We did.
what are your thoughts on the Chiefs missing the playoffs?
I was the first one to report it.
When?
A couple episodes before you reported it.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
damn, really? So I copied your report?
You copied the report.
Wow.
Wow. I'm sorry.
I said it, and then you guys were like, "Are you sure, Patrick Mahomes?" I was just like, "Yeah, fuck it."
It is a big day for the people who have been predicting the Chiefs to not make the playoffs every year for the last 5 years.
That's why it sucks so much, though, that Mahomes got hurt. Obviously, it sucks that he got hurt, but it sucks even worse that nobody can take as much joy in it.
Yeah.
As this day that everyone's been waiting for it.
No,
for
I know.
so long.
Chiefs get to hide, be like, hey, our quarterback got hurt.
Yeah, stay classy.
Yeah, come on.
Stay classy,
you
guys.
can't fucking celebrate. It's true. It should have been a celebratory day. It was not.
Yeah, I got a text from Kirk Goldsberry earlier, and it was just a picture of an internet comment that was somewhere Dylan Raiola is jumping violently up and down in his apartment trying to injure his knee. I thought that was a pretty funny take on it.
That is a funny take.
Yeah.
Okay. Next game, Ravens 24. What, Max? What were you going to say?
No, it was me. I actually like the Chiefs. I'm not a hater of the Chiefs.
Really?
They were casting a shadow over the Patriots dynasty, so I like the Chiefs.
They were doing you a favor.
I kind of have the same take. I don't really hate the Chiefs either.
I didn't really have any feelings for them, other than they were just.
I
really
wanted
good.
to see Patriots Chiefs in the first round. I thought that would have been a fun game to watch.
The only time I really hated the Chiefs was when the Bears still had Mitch, but we're like 3 quarterbacks on from that. So because that was everyone was like, oh, Mitch and Patrick Mahomes. But that's forever ago.
I never really hated the Chiefs. I just wanted to see Josh Allen get to a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did not want to see another matchup of the Chiefs and the Eagles in the Super Bowl last year. Actually, Max, you broke the Chiefs.
For now.
Yeah, I think
I wouldn't hate the Chiefs if I were you either.
As a national sports podcast, I think we put a lot of respect on the Chiefs for the most part. Hank, did you hate the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you hate me?
No.
Okay.
Do you hate me?
No.
That one was a little different.
I love you, Hank.
Love you too.
I love you.
I love you
I
guys.
love you. Okay, Ravens 24, Bengals 0. Don't want the Bengals in the playoffs. We didn't.
Nope.
There it is.
No, we did not. The Bengals got the day off to an interesting start by not shoveling their stadium entirely.
Yes.
Not cleaning off the seats of snow.
Who, Florio being on that was the absolute best.
He was all over it. And I guess the Bengals were saying that it's easy enough for fans to brush the snow off their own seats. We're going to prioritize the aisles and cleaning up the concourses.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big controversy in Florio's mind before the game started. But then after the game started, it was just a shit kicking. The Bengals look bad. Joe Burrow did not play with joy today.
Joe Burrow said, no team would have won with me as their quarterback today.
Yeah.
So he was very honest about it. It was the perfect, I don't want to say perfect because Bengals fans, obviously this has been a terrible season, but it was the perfect encapsulation of the Bengals that your defense finally submitted, and they've been playing better recently, but your defense played well, and the Ravens only had 40 plays of offense, and your offense had no points, and that was the first time in Joe Burrow's career that he started and finished a game and got shut out. He
had a couple bad interceptions. That one that Aloha Gilman had, though, was awesome. The run back, because Kyle Van Noy picked it off, and then he was just like, here, you take it.
Take it. You're faster than me.
Instead of throwing a lateral, he was just like, you are a young man. Please run. I cannot run.
You have it. I'll just...
he watched. He had the best seat in the house afterwards.
Yeah, but it was... So Lamar stays perfect week 15 and later. So 16-0 now, week 15 regular season. So regular season games. The Bengals are out. The Ravens maybe found a little something in terms of identity where their defense is playing well and, they're running the football. Derrick Henry had 100 yards only on 11 carries. Lamar didn't have to throw the ball much. It does feel like their offense still isn't like back to peak Lamar, but maybe they found something.
Maybe, yeah. And I was actually kind of hoping for the crazy scenario where they would win the division with 7 wins. That would have been funny. But now they've got a big game against the Patriots next Sunday, then at the Packers, and then at the Steelers to close out their season.
Yeah.
I have no idea how that's going to shape. The Ravens are the one team in the NFL that I genuinely cannot figure out. They're so week to week. I don't know which team's going to show up.
Yeah.
I thought that the Bengals would at least compete. I didn't think it was going to be a blowout either way. But I have no idea what to. If they lost to the Patriots by 30 points next week and then beat the Packers like 17-10, that would not surprise me at all.
Yeah, the Ravens could go to the Super Bowl and not make the playoffs. Both would be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
makes perfect sense. Do we think Zach Taylor might be done? It feels like it might be with Joe Burrow's comments, which he then clarified today, saying he wasn't talking about the organization. He was just talking about his fun with football. He also had a closed-door meeting with the team, which no one has talked about yet. But, yeah, doesn't it feel – Zach Taylor also had a tough one where he was asked afterwards, what are your thoughts on the team's effort? And he said, we held them to 3 points in the second half. The Ravens did score 10 points. I guess they technically did hold them to 3 points because there was the pick six.
Yep.
But still, I don't know. I feel like Zach Taylor might be the sacrificial lamb of this terrible, terrible Bengals season.
So his contract runs through 2026.
Doesn't matter.
I feel like – you don't think so?
No. Contracts for coaches?
For the Bengals coaches?
Yeah, maybe, but not really still.
I think
if Joe Burrow's unhappy, because how much are they paying him? They're probably not paying him a lot.
I think even for the Bengals, I would say that they're probably going to let him coach it out. I think it does make a big difference for them.
You think that he's gonna? You don't think he's gonna be fired? 1 year left. I think they would. I think they're fired. If Joe Burrow's not happy and he's like, "Hey, it's Zach Taylor," he's gone. Mm-hmm. He has to be gone.
I just got a text. From our dear close personal friend Chris Berman. Big guy.
Yeah, I got the same one.
Yeah. He said, "Soundbite for you." Mm-hmm. When we interviewed in May, you asked me for a bold prediction. I said the Bills won't play Kansas City in January. Don't know why, but well, it's true.
Yep.
Credit to the
Nailed it.
Swamp. That's
Nailed it.
why they call him Swamp.
He is. He saw into the crystal ball.
So Memes, actually, you have to credit Chris Berman.
Yeah, you copied Chris Berman.
Yep.
So say thank you to Chris Berman.
Thank you, Chris.
Thanks,
There
Memes.
you go.
Yeah, I feel like Zach Taylor I think he'll probably stick around for next year. Although I think any other franchise, he would definitely be on the hot seat.
Yeah. Whose line is it anyway? Next week, Sunday Night Football, Patriots, Ravens. In Baltimore, on DraftKings. Whose line is it anyway? I'm going to guess.
I know what it is.
You do?
Yeah.
Ravens minus 2.5?
That's what I was going to say.
It was 1.5 a few hours ago. I'll double check right now.
Is it? It's
2.5
now. Okay. Hungry Dog?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go right back to it. What were the other legs in the Hungry Dog? You had Saints, right?
Saints Lions.
Okay. Next game, Bears 31, Browns 3. Bears are 10-4. That was an ass kicking, and I loved that it was an ass kicking because it was just a take care of business type of game.
Yeah.
Caleb played awesome. That throw to DJ Moore, one of the coolest throws ever. I don't know. I still don't know how he did that. And he was asked afterwards if it was like just a prayer, and he said, "No, I can make that throw. I can make any throw.
I can make any throw." Because when you let go of it, it seemed like the kind of throw that coaches don't want to see you make.
But it was perfect.
I guess in a game like this against the Browns, Ben Johnson probably gave him the latitude, like, just go out there and make fucking plays, dude.
Yeah. And the offense looked good. This was the first time the Bears have had a complete game win in I don't even know. Because we've won so many games like where, quarters have looked bad and we win by by a blocked field goal, whatever it may be. This was a complete game win where the offense looked good, the defense was taking the ball away, the defense looked good. That's probably has a lot to do with the Browns being bad offensively and their offensive line being completely broken and out. But yeah, it felt good. It was like a no-doubter. The only bad things that happened in this game was Luther Burden got hurt. I think Cole Kmet's okay. He's obviously important. And both those guys are important because Luther Burden looked really good. And then Adunze got hurt in warmups, which keeps happening to the Bears. Their training staff, something's going on.
What happened in warmups? What was the injury?
I don't know. But this happened to Kyler Gordon last week. Tried to warm up. Now he's on IR. But I'm not going to look at negatives. And we don't have to talk a lot about this game because it was such an ass kicking. And it was like, there was a little part of me when I woke up this morning, I was like, ooh, don't let the Browns hang around. And they didn't.
Not at all.
It was just a complete, like, no doubter. DeAndre Swift has been awesome. Picked off Shador 3 times. Shador got unlucky with the one that Jalen Johnson picked off in the end zone. That was insane. That was a perfect pass.
Should have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
Also with the Browns, Shador got the wrong wristband to start the game. I don't know how that happens.
Crazy.
Are they actually sabotaging Shador?
I don't know.
They gave him a wristband with the wrong plays on it. Now, I put that on the team, and then I put it on Shador for not realizing until like 3 minutes into the game that he had the wrong plays on his wristband.
Yes.
That's got to be a nightmare where like your coach is calling down, like you're getting the play call, you're looking at your wristband, and you're so new to the NFL that you're like, am I fucking this up?
Yeah, what's going on
He
here?
probably thought he was fucking it up for a while. But that's a very Browns thing to happen.
Very Browns thing to happen. Myles Garrett, 21.5 sacks. He's 1 away from tying the record. It's kind of crazy he's doing it for a 3-win team.
Yeah. For a 3-win team that's getting blown out.
Yeah, because the Browns, we've talked about it, they don't get they are competitive for halves.
Yeah.
They were not competitive. I think there was at one point the Bears had more first downs than the Browns had plays.
Yeah.
That was how we're watching the game. I was like, have the Browns, they had one big pass somewhere in the second quarter, and other than that, I don't think they had a first down for like the first 3 quarters.
What I liked about it proved that Caleb can play in the cold.
Oh yeah,
it was fucking
he's a cold weather quarterback.
It was very cold.
No, he
out
looked
there
so comfortable, and it was awesome to see. And again, it's the complete victory that that's kind of been eluding the Bears, where they just took care. the Browns are bad, so it's not like a walk around being like, do you see that? But if you want to be a good team, you got to beat the shit out of bad teams and not let bad teams hang around. And that's exactly what the Bears did. And now the swings in the NFC standings are just insane. The Bears went from after beating the Eagles on Black Friday, they went to the 1 seed. Then they went all the way down to the 7 seed after losing the Packers. Then they're all the way back up to the 2 seed now. And I think it's going to change like 4 more times because we have big games against the Packers on Saturday, then the 49ers, then the Lions. Everything's still on the table. The Bears still could not make the playoffs. I am fairly confident they will because I think they're a very good team. But everything is still on the table which is pretty crazy to say for a 10-4 team.
A very good team.
Yeah.
The Bears have upgraded to where are you at on a scale of 1 to 10?
I think they're a very good team.
No, but where are you at personally?
Oh, I've been at like a 9.5 for a long time.
9.5?
Yeah. I've been saying that. I've been walking around, and I 6 out of 10 went away so long ago. I think it was probably Steelers game. That was way longer.
Next week is such a big game.
Huge game.
Such a big
massive game because that was a shitty loss last week, and now you get to do it again with the Packers. And the Niners game is going to be massive because of the NFC standings and like where the Niners are at.
So you guys go 2-1, you're in the playoffs, no matter what.
I believe 2-1's in the playoffs no matter what. I think 1-2 it could be a problem.
Yeah.
So like I said, I said this I think last week or the week before. Like there could very well be an 11-win team that doesn't make the NFC playoffs.
Do you think that Caleb's going to get to 4,000 yards?
Probably not, and I don't really care.
Okay.
Like that's obviously something eventually he will do, but this season has been so much fun. I haven't thought about 4,000 yards.
I just didn't look at where he was at, but he's had a good season, so I didn't know if that was in the realm of possibility.
Also, the stat, which was pretty crazy, he is, let me pull it up. He has thrown the fewest interceptions of any quarterback in NFL history through his first 1,000 passes.
That's pretty good.
12 interceptions through the first 1,000 passes.
That's really good.
Yeah, he's playing well. And again, just a complete victory is nice to see. Do we think... I love Kevin Stefanski. I think he's a very good coach. It probably feels like this might be it.
So I feel like Stefanski, you'd be doing him a favor almost by firing him.
Yeah, I think he probably wants to start something fresh because it's got to be really shitty to coach the Browns.
Yeah, I think he'd probably get hired immediately if he was fired.
Yeah.
I think he would probably last like a week.
How what is this Myles Garrett celebration going to look like? Because obviously he's an insane player. He's a Hall of Famer. He's had an incredible season, but there's a good chance he breaks this record like on a Sunday afternoon when the Browns are down 24-7.
Yeah. I mean the Browns
like,
season.
Oh, shit.
The Browns season is pretty much like get Myles Garrett the single season sack record, and then hope that Shador has the right wristband on.
Yeah,
those are the bars that you have to clear and
hit those boxes, and we're good to go.
Yep.
Okay, you want to do a couple ads, then we'll get to the other 4 afternoon or early games.
Before we get back to the games, they're brought to you by our great friends over at DraftKings. The holidays are heating up on Pick 6. It's DraftKings' newest fantasy pick'em game. Make your NBA picks for a shot to win big cash prizes this holiday season. Here's how it works. You just choose more or less on 2 or more player stats. The more accurate your picks, the bigger your payout. It's the kind of upside that you'll only find on Pick 6, not those other pick'em sites. It's available in most states, including Texas, California, Georgia, and more. New customers get $50 in Pick 6 credits with just a $5 entry on your first pick set. Pick, play, cash in on holiday NBA action. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now. Use code TAKE. That's code TAKE. Play just $5. Get $50 in Pick 6 credits. Ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours with DraftKings. And these games are also brought to you by our great friends over at Aura Frames. It's the best holiday gift. If you're a last-minute shopper like me, you know the feeling. Shelves are empty. Ideas are running low. Aura Frames is the solution with a gift that feels personal. The gift box is included. Every frame comes packaged in a premium gift box with no price tag. If you're unsure what to get somebody this year, gift them an Aura Frame. If it's mom, if it's grandma, if it's dad, doesn't matter. Aura Frame is a great present to give. You can share photos and videos effortlessly, straight from your phone, all year long. They show up right on the Aura Frame. You can personalize your gift. You can add a message before it arrives. You can't wrap for togetherness, but you can frame it. For a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com. Get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver Mat frames. Named #1 by Wirecutter. All you do is use promo code PMT at checkout. That's AURAFrames.com. Promo code PMT. This deal is exclusive to listeners and frames sell out fast, so order yours now. Get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply.
Okay. Speaking of easy, beating the shit out of teams, Eagles 31, Raiders 0. Max, felt good, right?
Oh, we haven't had a win like that all year.
We had
Felt really
talkative.
good.
We finally got Lil Game Max.
We got little gay Max, and we had chatty Max, and it was a joy to be around.
It felt good. The Raiders are horrendous.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to look too much into it.
They're the worst team in the league.
They're horrendous.
I honestly, I know we've had this disagreement, PFT. The Raiders are the worst team in the league.
I agree.
I do not think that there's a debate for it.
I agree. The Raiders are so much fun to play against. Every team should get to play against the
Memes,
Raiders.
you're shaking your head.
Today's Jets are the worst.
Dude, what are you talking? The Raiders had 75 yards. That's total. They had 7 first downs, memes. Let me just repeat that. 75 yards. That's not like that was their one quarter. That was the whole game.
They had 29 yards passing, memes.
75 yards. And this isn't the first. Remember the same thing with the Chiefs where they had like 3 first downs? They are one of the worst teams like ever. It's crazy watching them play.
I take it back.
Yeah, the 75 yards. You didn't see that. 75 yards that's so hard to do in an
Brandon
NFL game.
Graham looked like he was 22 years old today.
It was crazy. He was flying around.
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett, we've had this conversation. I think Kenny Pickett is now the most sackable starting quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah.
He's so sackable.
Yeah. Pete Carroll's got to be in hell. I don't know why he's still coaching.
Max Crosby's got to be in hell.
Max Crosby's getting upset.
I feel so bad for that guy.
I do too. The Eagles put in their backup offense with like a quarter to play. The Eagles' backup offense memes had 79 yards.
They just ran out the entire fourth quarter.
Yeah.
They had 4 more yards than the starting offense for the Raiders.
Sirianni finally listened to the people of Philadelphia, and he benched Jalen Hurts and put Tanner McKee in the game, who looked great, right, Max?
Yeah, he did look good.
Tanner McKee did look good.
He did look good.
I mean, Jalen Hurts did look good, too. The entire offense looked good. A.J. Brown looked good, caught a touchdown today. Dallas Goedert had an awesome game.
Yeah.
It's just playing the Raiders makes you feel so good about your team.
But Max,
They should force the Raiders to play against every team in the NFL so that we can all have a week where we think to ourselves like, oh, football's fun.
Yeah.
Right?
There was the largest shutout win for the Eagles in 35 years. Max, even though this is the Raiders and they're terrible, we were saying it during the game. 2 years ago, when you guys had your collapse, you lost to a 4-win Cardinals team, like at home. So this is this.
Well, it was three wins at the time.
Yeah.
It made it their fourth.
But
win,
this is like, you don't obviously. You're not like, oh, everything's fixed. But beating teams that are bad this soundly is what good teams should do.
Yeah, it felt good. It felt good. We haven't watched the offense look that way in a while, and the Raiders' offense, I should have known. I was nervous going into this game just because we haven't seen it. The Raiders' offense never was going to have a chance against the Eagles' defense. The Eagles' defense is still very, very good, and they proved that again today. They were doing some creative play calling, which was nice to see. 2 shovel pass touchdowns, which, at least it's a little motion. It's something a little different than than the vanilla offense that it has looked like for most of this season. It was good to see, but it's a fucking Raiders, so I'm not gonna like think everything is fixed.
The 4 highest passer ratings in a game this season. Can you guys name the 4 quarterbacks? 4 highest passer rating games this season. Passer rating's a dumb stat.
It is not QBR. We're talking passer
rating.
Passer rating.
The one that's like 158.3 or whatever.
Yeah.
Hank, you want to take a guess?
Daniel Jones against the Raiders.
No. Do you want to take a guess, Hank?
Drake May.
He is one of them. He's the 3rd highest. Jared Goff is the 2nd highest.
Jalen Hurts.
The 4th and the 1st are Jalen Hurts.
Wow.
He has 2 of the top 4 passer rating games on the season. Today was the 4th highest.
I disagree. I think it's a good stat.
It is a good stat.
I disagree with what you said.
He looked really good today. He said afterward, everybody needs to remember where I come from and how I'm built.
Yeah, all the people who were talking about the, taking a shit, puking, running around 5 times, and then throwing the ball straight into the ground.
That was
rating
a
last week.
statistical analysis.
Okay, yeah.
Max. That was numbers. That wasn't me casting any judgment
if you
on
wanna
Jalen
talk about-
Hurts.
if you're gonna-
Super
wanna-
Bowl champion Jalen Hurts, who you turned your back on after like
I did not
3
turn
weeks
my
of this
back
season,
on.
throwing the entire offense under the bus.
I did not turn my back on.
Did you guys start the game off by standing ovation?
I don't know. I couldn't. There was no volume to that game, but I was looking sound. I was trying to look for it, and the broadcast didn't show it.
Yeah.
And I couldn't hear anything, so I don't.
So the answer's no.
I don't know. So yeah, probably no. Probably no.
Yeah, whatever happened today worked. It might have been just playing against the Raiders, but it worked.
Yeah, shout out the Raiders. The Raiders. Shout out you guys. They're awesome.
Gronk said it afterwards. They're like Neosporin. You put it and heal all your cuts and wounds.
Yeah, that's a good quote. That's a good quote.
I could see Gronk having like a cough, like a chest cold, and he just like put some Neosporin on his gums.
Yeah. By the way, should we pull up Tankathon? Because now it's a battle between the Titans, Raiders, and Giants, the 2-win teams for the first overall pick. Who do we think is going to get the first overall pick? Here are the schedules. Titans play the Chiefs, the Saints, and at the Jaguars. The Raiders play at Texans, versus Giants, versus Chiefs. Mm-hmm. And then the Giants play the Vikings at Raiders, Cowboys. It's basically going to come down to the Raiders-Giants game.
I think the Titans.
They should flex that game.
I agree.
You think the Titans are going to get? Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
Would you say their schedule
Who has
was?
the tiebreaker though? No, the Titans don't have the tiebreaker right now.
But the Raiders beat the Titans, didn't they?
No, I think it goes off of win percentage, strength of schedule.
Oh, it's not. They don't do head to head.
No, and the Giants and Raiders play each other, so one of those teams is going to be out, and the other one is probably going to get the first pick.
Doing reverse head to head would be a very funny way.
Yeah,
like if it's tied, well, the team that lost that game, you're clearly the worst.
Yeah,
yeah. Looking at the Titans' schedule, I feel like the Titans are gonna. The Chiefs should beat them. I think.
Yeah.
The Saints, Tyler Shuck.
I mean, Shuckster.
And the Jaguars might be the best team in football right now.
Yeah, they might not be playing for anything, so that might be your chance for the Titans to win.
That's true.
Jaguars could be firmly.
But that culture in Jacksonville is so strong.
It is so
It
strong.
probably goes too deep.
All right, congrats, Max. Easy win. Felt good. Everyone should play the Raiders. The Raiders are so bad. They're just an abysmal team to watch play football.
Memes, did you get to play the Raiders?
No.
You should. You should write a letter.
The Bears barely beat the Raiders.
Yeah, but that was a great game. That was a game where your offense clicked.
Yeah, but it was a tough win.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the Raiders, I guess, were still fighting a little bit back then. Pete Carroll's got to retire, right?
I think so.
What are you doing? Like, this has to be the most miserable experience.
I guess there's going to be the possibility of the Raiders getting the number 1 pick, and then he might have like Mendoza to fuck around with. And
but I actually think that's when you want to fire him.
Right, but if you're saying like if he's going to retire,
yeah.
I think he would want to stick around. I don't know if Tom Brady's going to want to stick around.
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, Commanders 29, Giants 21. Congrats, PFT.
Oh, also real quick with Raiders, how about Alex Guerrero now being like the official guy with the Raiders?
Yeah, he's been all season. Yeah,
he's like Brady's eyes and ears on the inside right now.
Yes, it's going well. Commanders 29, Giants 21.
Yeah, we don't really have to talk about this game that much. It was fun to win one.
Yeah,
that's my takeaway from it.
I told you were going to win this game.
It was fun to win one. Mariota looked good. Bill ran the ball really well today. I think I've switched to being of the mindset like ideally I would like to lose the games and get a better draft pick, but I think it's more important to go out and play well.
Yeah,
and to show that Dan Quinn hasn't actually lost the locker room. And Jalen Lane. Another punt return touchdown for him today. He's awesome.
Electric.
He's somebody that we can build around. Shout out Ben Sinnott, former Lowman Trophy winner. He looked good today. And yeah, I thought for the most part it was a pretty balanced game. Jackson Dart, he's dangerous, but sometimes he does throw his body around. He went to the blue tent again today.
5 out of 10 games.
5 out of 10 games.
That's a lot of blue tent.
He's gone to the tent. He came out. He was not too banged up, so he got back at the game. We got to see one snap of Jameis, which was cool. And the team's still playing hard. So credit to them. It was fun to win one.
Yeah.
Good to not continue that losing streak. And if it's a division rival, I feel like there's always value in beating them twice in a year.
Yeah, and the the Giants, Abdul Carter looked good for the first time. Like, it was kind of his welcome to the NFL. Oh yeah, that's why you drafted him. That's what we were promised.
Yep.
He was all over the place. I think he had 2 strip sacks. One they recovered. But
Yeah, the Giants are they should just try to lose. They should try. Although, I guess trade the first pick? I don't know what to make of Jackson Dart. I'm going to say that right now. I think he's good, but the guys in the blue tent, way too much.
Yeah, all the time.
I don't know what you do with that, because part of the reason why he's good is because he makes plays with his feet and he keeps plays alive and he puts himself in precarious situations. I just don't know.
I don't think that you can get a coach that's going to be able to tell him to stop playing like that. He's basically like, fuck you. That's how I play. Have you ever watched me play football? Watch me play football in middle school. I'm the exact same guy.
Exact same guy.
Yeah.
And he does feel that way.
But he's fun. I like watching him play.
Who's he dating? He's dating some celebrity, right? Isn't he?
I don't know.
Zach?
I think like dating rumors.
Who's he
Who's
dating?
Rumors?
Rumors is the name of the girl?
No, I don't know if there's
Sounds hot.
any girl confirmed.
Oh, I thought it was like a famous person.
I don't think anything confirmed.
Got it.
Just rumors.
Think so. A lot of tweets.
Yeah, because I just see the Scatabo memes where it's like Jackson Dart is dating this person while Scatabo drinks chocolate milk out of a shoe.
They got a lot of. I think it's a lot of Alex Earls rumors out there.
Oh,
Okay.
I think it was fake DMs. I think they were leaking fake DMs.
oh,
Okay.
Yeah, they were trying to.
You should
make
be
it
on that
thing where it
beat for
wasn't a
us.
thing.
Yeah, you should be head of that beat.
It was,
Yeah.
It was all a farce, all AI.
TM Zach.
You can be on top of that for us.
I can run that for you.
Yeah, love that.
Max, I'll see you next week.
Yeah, how are you?
See
How
you
are we
next week,
feeling,
buddy.
boys? Are you nervous about the Commanders? Maybe Mariota.
I'm so glad that the Eagles won this game because they're going to be so happy riding high.
Where's the game?
The game is in DC.
DC, yep.
Yep.
Ooh.
No, Zach, I think you can confirm this. The Eagles are going to win by like 40 points next week, right?
I think it's anybody's game.
We got to see what happens in this Cowboys game.
Are you a little nervous about this game, Max?
Cowboys? Oh, yeah.
No, not the Cowboys.
Depends on what happens in this Cowboys game.
If the Cowboys lose, you're not nervous? Because
Then we just got to win one out of the next three.
But still, you don't want to lose to PFT, right?
You never want to lose. You don't want to lose to anyone.
You don't want to lose to anyone.
Do you think, do you think Jaden will be playing? I forgot his name for a second. I'm sorry.
Oh,
about
no.
that.
Wow.
I have no idea. I have no idea if he's going to play.
Do you want him to play?
No, I don't think so. There's no chance that he's 100% healthy.
So you want Mariota revenge game?
Yeah, I mean, Mariota is a more than capable backup quarterback. I think that if Jaden's 100%, yes, I want him to play. But I don't think that he is. I don't think that he's going to be. But you know what pisses me off? Every time I see Terry McLaurin out on the field catching balls and scoring touchdowns, I just wish that I could have seen more of that this year with Jaden on the field at the same time. They haven't really gotten to play that much together. It's a bummer. But Terry McLaurin's still very good.
Yeah. He had a touchdown today. It's big. Okay. Texans 40, Cardinals 20. This is another one, ass kicking. Texans are really good. Their offense looked great today. CJ Stroud probably had one of his best games, I think second best game of the season. He was pretty much perfect. Nico Collins was as efficient as you can be. I think he had 4 targets, 4 catches, 85 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
The game was over immediately.
Immediately. They
It's
were up 17-0 9 minutes into the game.
They kicked the ball off, and like the first play of the game, it was like, okay, Texans are going to stomp them.
The Texans are a really good team. They're a dangerous, dangerous team, especially if their offense can look like it looked today, because that's really all that like everyone knows their defense is going to be keep them in every game. If CJ Stroud can get comfortable and look like CJ Stroud from a couple of years ago, that's a dangerous team.
And they got a new running back now.
Yeah, well,
Jawar Jordan.
Nick Chubb is hurt. We don't know where Joe Mixon is. And then Woody Marks got hurt again.
I'd like somebody to check on Joe Mixon. I'm concerned now.
He's probably hanging out with Brandon Ayuk somewhere.
Yeah, Jawar Jordan, I think that this was his first game this year, right? His first touches. He went off for 101 yards.
Well, Woody Marks is awesome, but he gets banged up every game.
He does, yeah.
He's always in the tent.
But everything about the Texans offense looked great today. Everything about the Cardinals defense looked terrible today.
Cardinals are done. They already were done, but it feels like Jonathan Gannon's going to get fired. They got to figure out. They're basically, I think they're in the 3rd year of a rebuild, and now it's resetting to another rebuild.
The rebuilds kind of overlap.
Yeah. Trey McBride is awesome. So he back-to-back 100-catch, 1,000-yard seasons, which Travis Kelce never did. Like, it's insane what he's done as a tight end. He had 12 catches today. He also
broke the NFL Travis Kelce streak for consecutive games with 5+ receptions for a tight end, 16 straight games.
Yeah.
He's awesome. So that's cool. That's a good thing that the Cardinals have. Everything else sucks.
The Cardinals have like one or two pieces.
Right.
That you
Michael
like
Wilson's
to see here.
awesome.
In the Cardinals' wildest dreams, like what is your perfect offseason as a Cardinals fan? Probably fire Gannon.
Yep.
Figure out a way to trade Kyler Murray.
Yep.
Hope that a quarterback gets to you in the draft.
Yep.
Hire Josh McDaniels.
Oh.
He's going to get another shot.
You think so?
Yeah. Owners love a guy that's failed twice.
Spectacularly failed twice.
And McDaniels should stay with the Patriots.
But you think he's going to get another shot?
I think he might.
That would be an
Think
interesting.
he'll take it?
I don't know. He shouldn't.
I don't think he would.
No, I don't know if he would either, because he's taken 2 jobs that I think he'd need a really good quarterback that he believes in.
Well, maybe it's just that, okay, if you look at his past, he went to the Raiders. He went to the Broncos under their old ownership.
Yep.
He needs a place that has stability from the top down, the Arizona Cardinals.
Yes. No. Everyone thinks that about the Arizona Cardinals.
Now, this would probably be one of those situations where it's like, okay, he might be interested in a job, just not this one.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. He feels like maybe there's enough self-reflection that I don't understand why guys who are really good coordinators don't just stay really good coordinators. Like, how awesome do you think Matt Patricia's year has been?
Pretty good.
He probably makes over $1 million, and he gets to coach a team that is better than everyone they play, and he gets to coach their defense and doesn't have to worry about anything else.
Ask Vic Fangio how cool his life is now.
Right. There's certain guys that it's probably so much better. I don't understand why more guys don't say, hey, this is awesome. We're going to keep doing this. Okay. Last game from the early slate, Jaguars 48, Jets 20. Memes I'll get to you in a second. The Jaguars are just good. So the Jaguars, I was looking at it. Trevor Lawrence, by the way, had an incredible game. 5 touchdowns, 330 yards. He ran in for a 6th touchdown. He had 50 yards rushing. That's actually never been done. First player in NFL history, throw for 5 touchdowns, rush for a touchdown, and rush for over 50 yards, which I know is like kind of weird parameters, so it would make sense. But still, he was perfect. Travis Etienne was awesome. The Jaguars, since the bye week, so going into the bye week, they were 4-3. They scored 19 points a game. Since the bye week, they're 6-1. They've scored 32 points a game. Their one loss was that blown lead versus the Texans. Now, they've played a softer schedule, but they're throttling teams, and their offense looks awesome. Liam Cohen is a great coach, and the Jaguars are for real. They're just killing teams.
Yeah, I think we might have reached the point where Trevor Lawrence might now finally be underrated.
Yeah, I would agree.
When he got to the league, he was overrated for a long time.
Remember I told you the stat about the Jaguars winning seasons?
Yeah.
They have 5 total in the last 20 years, and he has 3 of them.
I think Trevor Lawrence is one of the most underrated, if not the most underrated quarterback in the NFL. As crazy as that is to say, that's how good his season's been. I think the Jaguars are for real, too. Their only losses have been to, for the most part, really good teams like the Texans. I almost count that as because we don't count comebacks anymore.
Yeah.
They got off to they had a big lead against the Houston Texans.
Huge lead.
A great team. They lost to the Seahawks, they lost to the Rams, and then at the start of the season they lost to the Bengals.
Which was, remember, that was the weird game with Travis Hunter, the pass interference?
Yep, that was a really strange game. I think the Jaguars are for real.
Yeah, Liam Cohen also is 4 wins away from being 5th all-time in wins as a Jaguars head coach.
Yep.
From passing Gus Bradley, who coached for the Jaguars for 62 games. Liam Cohen's coached him for 14.
Yeah, I like
He's
the Jaguars.
a good coach.
I like them. They're fun.
Trevor Lawrence is fun. Etienne's fun. They're fucking killing people.
They're a great team.
Yeah, and they're leading the AFC South now. They have a tough schedule down the stretch. I think they have to play the Broncos next week, and but they have the inside track right now on the AFC South, which would be the Jaguars hosting a playoff game.
I'm jagging off, and that pool looks so good today.
So good.
The Jacksonville pool. Oh my God, I just want to live in it.
Their uniforms look like the Jaguars are, I think, the highest variant team in terms of their uniforms looking like a complete joke and them looking like a real franchise depending on how they're playing.
Yeah.
Like when they're playing poorly, it's like this isn't. What are these uniforms? It's
Candy
not
ass.
real.
They turn candy ass.
Yeah, them and the Dolphins.
I think
Yeah,
that we had the Brady Cook game today.
Yeah, memes. And I saw you wave the white flag.
Yeah, I mean, they put out a CFL defense today.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the Jets gutted their defense. What are you going to do?
Well, they gutted their defense, and everybody's hurt on defense.
Right.
We have practice squad guys playing.
It was nice that Brady Cook got that first touchdown. They showed his family. That was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. He just got in the season.
Jets are not good.
Yeah, he scored. Yeah, he threw for an NFL touchdown today. That was a special moment for the Cooks.
Are you looking for a tankathon? Where are you guys going to end up?
So we're at 5. There's a path to the 1.
There is a path to the 1 if you lose out. Yeah.
We're going to lose out.
Who do you have left?
Saints next week. Important game.
Tyler Shuck.
Then it's Patriots, Bills.
Yeah.
Would you trade?
Okay, that's a lose out.
How many spots of draft position would you trade to beat the Patriots?
We just can't beat the Patriots.
This
team is
I don't think so.
Dog shit. We can't beat Dick.
Whoa.
Can't beat.
Can't.
Can't beat Dick. Aaron Glenn said very disappointed on a number of different levels. A lot of disappointment.
A lot of levels.
A lot of levels, a lot of disappointment. Makes sense.
Special teams look good.
Yeah, special teams always looks good. I almost would make him the head coach, but this is one of those losses where I was like, I don't care if the entire coaching staff gets fired.
Wait, he just got...
I know, but I'm just saying that's how down on this team I am.
But
I just don't think it matters.
But I also think that Aaron Glenn, you can't judge him when you trade your best 2 defensive players.
Correct.
I mean, that's
You
not...
can judge the defensive coordinator, though.
Yes.
They just back-to-back weeks, you play 2 good teams for the first time in forever. You got to have them at least prepared to play.
Yeah, I just think that, trading, Quinn Williams and Sauce Gardner and then saying, wow, we're getting our ass kicked. No duh. That's a big no duh moment.
Yeah, but you were already getting your ass kicked.
Yeah, but it's the end of the season. You're getting your ass kicked. It's no duh.
Yeah, I wish the season ended after the Falcons game.
Do you get any joy at all of watching these Jets?
No. The A.D. Mitchell, I get joy out of watching A.D. Mitchell play, but that's about it.
Do you get any joy just at all during the game? Or I guess a better way to ask it, do you feel pain during the game? Or are you just completely numb?
It's just don't care.
That's a good place to be.
Yeah, the stranger.
Yeah, you can't get hurt.
You can't beat Dick.
Can't beat Dick.
Can't beat Dick.
But I want to care.
Right.
You just can't. You just can't.
You just
can't care.
You just can't.
Do you have just a daydream of what your perfect offseason looks like?
Every night.
What does it look like now?
Maybe Fernando Mendoza's a guy.
Oh, I think he might be.
No, but you can't trade up because you need all the picks.
You have so many picks, though.
We have so many picks, but you can't trade up.
Yeah, you're right.
You can't. There's so many holes.
Yeah.
We have all the holes.
You have all the holes and you can't beat Dick.
No.
You got no Dick and you have all the holes. What a terrible place to be.
Yeah.
There's just holes everywhere and no Dick in sight.
They beat this Jaguars team last year, a year ago today, by a couple touchdowns. And then today you lost by 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Complete regression. So many holes.
No Dick.
No Dick. No quarterback.
My kingdom for a Dick.
This is a really good Jets recap. All the holes, no Dick. It just is what it is. Okay, let's get to the afternoon games. Before we do that, Pianta, you have 2 more ads you want to hit.
Yeah, before we get to the afternoon NFL games, are brought to you by Proper 12 Irish Whiskey, which is delicious. It's PFT here. I'm making my Irish entrance with Proper number 12 Irish Whiskey. How do you make an Irish entrance, you ask? It starts with a Proper number 12 Irish Whiskey shot, because real friends don't let friends Irish exit a party without a story to tell. I had a goodbye. I had an Irish exit goodbye with a Proper number 12 Irish Whiskey and Coke over the weekend. It was delicious. Original Proper number 12 is rich and smooth. It's a blend of golden grain, single malt, aged 4 years in bourbon barrels. You can mix it up with some ginger ale, get a classic, refreshing Proper ginger. And if you're in the mood for something smooth but a little sweeter, try Proper Irish Apple. It's a delicious blend of Proper's award-winning Irish whiskey with crisp, fresh notes of apple. So get out there and make your Irish entrance. Anything else just wouldn't be proper. Make your Irish entrance today with proper number 12 Irish whiskey. These games are also brought to you by our great friends over at BetterHelp. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. Rewriting traditions, therapy can give you the space to create new, meaningful traditions, providing clarity in the holiday chaos. The holidays are a time of traditions. Some people have had many in their family, while some have none or just beginning their own. Now's the time to reflect on what they mean to you or to rewrite those traditions and make your own, like perfecting a new hot chocolate recipe with the kids or continuing your great aunt's sweet potato pie. Incorporating therapy into your new or existing traditions can help ensure that you take time for yourself during what can be very joyful, but sometimes hectic and lonely time of the year. BetterHelp does the initial matching work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. A short questionnaire helps identify your needs and preferences, and our 12-plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate means we typically get it right the first time. If you aren't happy with your match, switch to a different therapist at any time from our tailored recs. This December, start a new tradition by taking care of you. Our listeners get 10% off at betterhelp.com/PMT. That's betterhelp.com/PMT.
Okay, to the afternoon. Rams 41, Lions 34. Points. This was Lions. It felt like emptying the clip in the first half and the Rams figuring it out in the second half and then shutting them down defensively. The Rams defense showed up in the second half. The third quarter, Rams had 179 yards to the Lions 5 yards. And it was clear that they were like, hey, we're not going to let Jahmyr Gibbs beat us, which they didn't. Amon-Ra went off. But the Rams are a scary, scary team because there was multiple times during this game, and I said this on Friday, there is no, it's the old Dan Marino, there's no defense for a perfect pass. What Stafford and Puka have going on right now, it just, there's nothing you can do.
No.
You could play perfect defense, and Matthew Stafford will still get the ball to Puka Nacua, and Nacua will make the catch.
Yeah, he's playing mad now, too. He's running extremely angry when he has the ball. I thought that the Rams looked like the Rams have all season. Matt Stafford had one play that he probably wishes he could take back.
Yep.
That pick to Aiden Hutchinson.
Yep.
Which was an incredible play by Hutchinson, and then he got chased down trying to get to the end zone, ran out of gas a little bit there. But overall, I thought that Matt Stafford played like the perfect Matt Stafford game that he's capable of. And besides like that one game against the Panthers this year, that's kind of what he's done all season long. And yeah, the Rams are probably the best team in the NFC. I would say.
I would agree.
I would put them as my number one. I've been going back and forth between them and the Seahawks.
Seahawks will get to. The Seahawks have looked not
it's the Rams.
Great offensively.
They're the class of the NFC.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to find out on Thursday night when they play each other, which I kind of wish this game was not a Thursday night game because it's the two best teams right now record-wise in the NFC, and you get short rest, and it's stupid, and it's late in the season. Give us this on Sunday or Monday. But yeah, the Rams, the scariest part about the Rams is you have the Stafford part where he's been there, done that, and like I said, he's playing with like Puka Nacua. They're on a different level in terms of a wide receiver quarterback, like in lockstep with each other. Mm-hmm. They can run the ball. Kyron Williams had, I think, 2 touchdowns in this game. Blake Corum was running the ball. They have 2 backs that can run the ball, and their defense can turn it on. Like this game was. The Lions were winning this game at halftime. They were up a touchdown, and
the Rams also they had a great drive to end the first half to get a field goal.
Yes,
which was massive for them.
But it was they were winning this game at halftime, Lions, and then they come out in the second half, and the Rams defense forced 3 consecutive 3-and-outs, and that was it. Like that's what they can do to a team. So it does feel like they're the most complete team, actually. Probably in the NFL. I mean, the Broncos looked incredible today, which we'll talk about, but they look like the most complete team in the NFL. And you have the coach-quarterback combo that have been there, done that you feel pretty confident going into the playoffs.
I agree with that. I don't think that the Lions are bad at all. I think the Lions are a very good team, and I think that with the Rams defense, they are a very good unit, and you're not going to stop the Lions from scoring points.
No.
The Lions are going to get theirs, but they stopped them enough.
Yeah.
And I think the Lions beat almost any other team in the NFL if they play like they did today.
So the Lions they did control their own destiny going into this game. They no longer control their own destiny. But if they win out, they should be in. But you don't know.
Yeah. So they get the Steelers, they get at the Vikings, and then at the Bears.
Yeah, so
Closes
if they win out, it might be the Bears at the Bears' expense because the Bears would probably have to. If the Bears win 2 of their last 3 but lose to the Lions, they'll be okay because the Lions can't get to 12 wins. But
that last game, that's a playoff game.
yeah, well, what happened today is the bare minimum for the Bears is that they will be playing in Week 18. Like if they lose their next 2 games and the Lions win their next 2 games, Week 18 will be a win and get in.
Yep.
So the Bears can't be like eliminated before Week 18.
Yeah. Again, I think the Lions are.
What's that?
They might end up being whoever doesn't make the playoffs in the NFC is going to be a really good team.
I was just gonna say that guarantees a playoff game because then Week 18.
It
is
is,
a playoff
yes.
game.
Week 18
yes.
does
and hopefully
count.
it doesn't
It
get
counts
to
as
that
playoff
because
game.
I would like the Bears to take care of business before that.
Home playoff game though.
They have the chance to take care of business before that. But yeah, that's what happened today.
Home playoff game would be huge for Chicago.
Yeah.
Week 18.
And that's the bare minimum. If the Bears win the next 2 games, then that won't be the case for Week 18. But yeah, the Lions are up against it. They have to win it. They have to win their next 2 games to have that opportunity.
Yeah, I think whoever ends up being on the outside, the number 8 team in the NFC is going to be a very good team.
Yeah, it's crazy looking at the NFC.
It's going to be either the Lions, the Packers, the Niners.
I mean, the Niners are. Well,
Or the Bears.
The Niners could be the 1 seed.
Yeah.
If the Seahawks beat the Rams on Thursday night, I'm pretty sure the Niners control their own destiny for the 1 seed.
Coach of the year?
Kyle Shanahan?
I think so. That's probably not a bad bet.
I think it's got to be Liam Cohen, Vrabel, or Ben Johnson.
But if the Seahawks beat the Rams on Thursday Night Football,
Yeah.
and then the Niners win out,
Yeah.
and they get the 1 seed overall, after everything the Niners have been through, I feel like Kyle Shanahan would be.
But you know how the Coach of the Year works.
I do.
It's a team that wasn't supposed to be good that has a newer coach.
But
wins.
counterpoint for Kyle Shanahan, he's never won Coach of the Year.
He hasn't?
No, that's a big narrative too.
Okay.
That would be if they finished with the 1 seed. I feel like they'd have to give it to him.
Yeah, I just think they always give it to the team that just completely overperforms expectations and is a newer, like the last. Let's go back. So Kevin O'Connell won it last year. That was a 14-win team.
Yep.
Newer coach. Kevin Stefanski won it because the Browns won 11 games. Brian Dable won it.
Yep.
9-7. That was another one where new coach team that
playoff.
wasn't expected. Vrabel won it 2021 with the Titans.
Number 1 seed.
Number 1 seed. Stefanski with the Browns in 2020, another one of those situations. Harbaugh's the last guy who's was established for a very long time. He won it in 2019 when they were 14-2. The year before that, Matt Nagy, similar situation. First year, overperforms. McVay the year before that, first year, overperforms. So I think it's going to be a team. It's going to be a coach that is newer and overperforms. What are the odds on DraftKings?
You're probably right. I think
It's got to be.
Kyle's probably down there. He's probably like 18-1.
It's not.
It's not up
right now.
Yeah, but it's got to be some combination of Vrabel, Liam Cohen, Ben Johnson. Who am I forgetting? Maybe Mike McDonald, depending on.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
Sean
you could
Payton.
also make the argument that this is maybe Kyle Shanahan's best season as a coach.
They have, yeah. We have the Niners game last, but they're very much alive for the 1 seed. So the Rams, though, the Rams control their own destiny for the 1 seed. If they win on Thursday, they're pretty much cruising to it because I think their last 2 games are the Falcons and the Cardinals, I believe.
Yep.
So they win on Thursday, and it'll be very hard for them not to get the 1 seed.
T-shirt and hat on Thursday.
T-shirt, is it? No, it can't be because the Niners.
That's
Maybe no. Yeah, you might
Right?
be right. You might be right. If they win Thursday, no, that can't be right because if the Niners win out and the Rams lose out, the Niners would have.
They would have 2 wins over the Rams.
Yeah, but it doesn't. The Niners would have a better record overall.
If the Rams beat the Seahawks, they'd be 12-4.
Right.
Right, and what are the Niners at right now? Niners,
They're
yeah.
12-3. They would be 12-3. The Niners have 4 losses.
Niners have 4 losses.
Yeah, so they
could get to third. Yeah.
yeah, right. If the Rams lost their last 2 games.
So close to T-shirt and hat game.
Close. It would be driver's seat.
Yep.
And same goes with the Seahawks, which we can talk about. Seahawks 18, Colts 60. Not exactly an inspiring game from the Seahawks, but they got it done. I loved watching this game. We got Phil Rivers down a score late in the game.
We got it twice.
I've been gambling a long time for over 20 plus years. I think laddering Phil Rivers to 280 yards might have been the worst bet I've ever made in my life.
It made every throw exciting, though.
I got swept up in the moment. I was so excited to see our guy Phil back out there. He was out there. He ran the offense decently well. His mind is obviously still there. He was making checks. He was making the right reads. The arm is not the best.
I mean, the way we're talking about him does sound like a grandfather.
The ducks. He was throwing ducks he was throwing like 5-yard out ducks.
He's still very sharp, Mentally, he's all there. He still gets it.
He still has his driver's license.
He's very alert.
Yeah, like I call him and he knows what day it is.
He gets around great.
These things. Yeah,
he
remembers all of his grandkids' birthdays. All these things are still happening.
His rib protector or whatever he was wearing today didn't do him any favors.
He looked like the Michelin Man.
It did give him the dad bod body, but I cherished every second of Phillip Rivers. I cherished every of the 120 yards that he threw for. I loved it. I loved seeing him out there. When he got excited after throwing that touchdown pass, that was very cool.
He did the kick.
He did
patented kick.
Did the kick. They flashed to the pizzeria where he coaches, like in that small town, and all the kids were watching their coach play football. That's a cool moment. I loved what Phillip Rivers played good enough to win this game.
We found out before that he took some cleats from a trophy case.
Yep.
So that's what he's wearing. Yeah, he played good enough. He did everything you would expect a 44-year-old Phillip Rivers who had not played a football game in 1,800 days. 1,800 days. Beautiful number, by the way. Like the fact they showed that and it was on the dot, 1,800 days. That's pretty cool.
He had that one play where he just fell down in the pocket because he got scared and then got up and started running again.
Yeah.
Listen, I hope that we get Phillip Rivers for the last 3 games of the season. I hope he finishes healthy.
I hope he starts next year.
I think he's probably going to be limited to throwing within like 30 yards downfield.
Let's get him indoors.
Listen,
let's get him indoors. Let's see what he does indoors. It's hard being outside when you're older.
Josh Downs had that one that would have been a legend for catching it.
I know.
It felt like the longest pass in the world that Phillip Rivers threw. It was probably like 25 yards downfield. It might as well have been a Hail Mary though. Josh Downs, he just didn't get his head around on it.
The throws he was making where it was like a check down to the far sideline and he had to put everything into it.
Everything.
He
put his whole ass into every throw.
Everything.
For the first pass of the game, I was not expecting much after that first pass.
No, that was immediately, I think I said out loud in the gambling cave, I've made a huge mistake. And I think they could have played for another 6 quarters and I probably wouldn't have gotten it.
But he figured it out. Again, he's not the reason why they lost that game.
No, they lost because, listen, Sam Darnold, the Seattle offense was bad. They were 2 for 13 on third down, which is 15.4%. That was the lowest percentage on third down for a winning team this year. So they were bad, but they did just enough. JSN was awesome in the second half, ended up with 113 yards. Sam Darnold did have some very nice field goal drives, like big moments. But yeah, I don't know what to think of the Seahawks offense because their defense obviously is very, very good. I don't know what to think of their offense.
Yeah, so it's
been a couple games. I guess they had a good second half last week against the Falcons, but that was also a kick return.
As a longtime Sam Darnold defender, Sam Darnold apologist, I've started to develop some cracks the last couple weeks.
So last few weeks. Are you're getting a little scared for?
We're in December, and December is not a good thing.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of Toyotathon. He doesn't look great. I would be worried if I was a Seahawks fan about the playoffs. I think that the Seahawks are still a very good team. Their defense is incredible. Jason Myers, obviously a great kicker, won the game for you today. I would be worried about Sam's limitations against good teams in the playoffs.
Yeah, Thursday night's going to just be a massive game because that's the game that if they can get home field advantage, it's like, all right, now you feel a little more comfortable. They only got to win. If they get the 1 seed, you only got to win 2 games. They're both in Seattle.
I fucking loved watching Phillip Rivers today, though.
It was so much fun.
It made me feel like maybe I'm not 40.
Yeah,
Phillip Rivers is still out there playing football, man.
I felt young again. He said afterward, hopefully my sons and those ball players that I'm in charge of at the school, they'll say, "Crap, coach wasn't scared."
Yeah.
Can you actually play the Phillip Rivers quote? It was great. I fucking love him.
Yeah.
And it just felt like you felt like we had lost when Phil Rivers retired. We talked about it on the show how we were losing like a joy of our NFL Sundays, and to get it back, it's almost like we watched like, you know, the Rolling Stones or when I go see Dead and Company at the Sphere. You're like, it's not the same, but it's cool because it kind of it's in like principle it kind of is, and you're kind of watching the same thing.
Yeah, I saw
know it's not the same.
I saw Sublime with Rome.
Yeah, it was cool. It
Yeah.
was cool. All right, yeah, play it.
You know, maybe it will, I don't know, inspire or teach, you know, to not to run or be scared of what may or may not happen, you know. Hopefully, you know, certainly I think of my sons and those ball players, you know, that I'm in charge of at the school, that they'll say, like, crap, coach wasn't scared. You know what I mean? It's like, shoot, sometimes there is doubt, and it's real. And again, you can the guaranteed safe bet is to go home or to not go for it, and the other one is, shoot, let's see what happens, you know. And so I hope that in that sense that it can be a positive to some young boys, you know, or young people. It doesn't have to be boys, but I think maybe
I love it. He's right.
He is 100%
Take
right.
a risk.
I love it, Phil.
Take the jump. Phil
love it.
Rivers.
I love it. I feel bad for the Colts. They started 7-1.
Then they went savage.
And then they apologized for going savage. And now they're 8-6. They need to go 2-1 against the Niners, the Jaguars, and at the Texans.
So no.
It doesn't look great for the Colts.
No.
It doesn't.
Credit to Hank. He said it before.
Everything looks so good.
Credit to you, Hank.
Thank you.
I don't know what they're going to do. I was very close to having to stop swear for the rest of football season.
Yeah.
Very close.
And coming in a cup.
Well, that's only if I accidentally swore.
Which you would have.
Which I would have.
100%.
Would that have been like even if I cussed off the podcast?
Nothing would have been on the podcast, but all it would have had to do is Hank saying one thing and you say, shut the fuck up, Hank.
That's true. You could have baited me into baiting. Yeah.
It would have happened so fast.
Yeah, the old double bait.
Yeah.
It was fun. I hope we get to see it for 3 more weeks. I hope that Philip Rivers stays healthy. I thought that the Colts defense played awesome today.
Yeah.
They played really well. 6 field goals, right?
Yep.
From Myers.
Yeah. He was sick. Also, I apologize to Blake Groupie. I put some negative things on his name. He hit a 60-yarder, which that was a little, maybe if you want to nitpick the Colts, I've never seen a team play more for a field goal than they did with like
a
minute and a half left. It was a 60-yarder. They're like, yeah, we're good enough. It's good. We're not even gonna try to get this first down.
And then when Phil got the ball back at the end of the game, I think Memes was in here watching it with me, and I was like, Memes, Philip Rivers interception minus 500 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because they had to try to throw the ball downfield. They had, like 20 seconds left in the game. They had to try to get downfield. Philip, he put his whole ass into that last throw, pretty easily picked up. I'm not counting that as an interception against Philip Rivers' name. I'm not going to do it.
Nope. It was great. It was nostalgic. It was fun. We love our grandpa. And they get to play Monday Night Football.
I love that.
Monday Night Football. In Indianapolis, Phil Rivers. Why not?
Why not? Phil?
Why not? Let him play. Don't bring in Riley Leonard. There was someone who pointed out, which I have to agree with. They were like, this is the state of our quarterbacks and what the college game is producing, that a 44-year-old Phil Rivers is better than anything else.
Yeah, about that.
It's fair.
I love watching Philip Rivers. I hope he plays. Again, I'm not complaining about Philip Rivers. I think there have to be 1 or 2 quarterbacks out there that don't have jobs that are like, what's going on right now?
Yeah, but it's also because he knows Shane Steichen's offense, and he's running it in high school.
He does.
Yeah. Oh, man, so much fun. God damn it, I love him. He looked so big in that jacket.
That defense is a mess out there.
He looked so fucking
y'all
fat.
sorry. Y'all sorry.
The kick.
Beat the crud out of you.
Doing the kick, screaming at everyone, throwing a touchdown, laddering it to the moon, never having a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see the kick. Oh, man. I fucking love him. Oh, it's just so many Sundays.
You know what it was?
That we got to see this guy do this.
It's seeing that motion, that arm motion from a quarterback makes me feel things.
Yeah.
It
he
awakens
slipped one
something.
in today?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was like in the first half. He slipped one in that was so perfectly Phil Rivers. That was like a 3-yard pass. It was, yeah, fuck, man.
That's what Phil does. Always slips it in.
I hope his son is awesome. Or one of them.
Gunner?
All of them. Gunner?
Gunner Rivers is the best college quarterback name
Texas
ever.
quarterback
He needs
right
to
there.
be Texas Tech's quarterback.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, Broncos 34, Packers 26. The big news out of this game, obviously, is Micah Parsons, fear dev, and ACL tear. Christian Watson also hurt. Bad day. Bad third quarter for the Packers. That was about as demoralizing as the Packers could get in one quarter. And it all, like, they were kind of handling the Broncos, and they were up 24-13, and that deep shot to Christian Watson that Patrick Surtain picks off because he's nasty. He gets hurt, and then non-contact injury for Micah Parsons. The Packers are in some deep trouble, especially because that's their all-in player. Like, that's their all-in player, and he might have torn his ACL.
Yeah, that's a bummer for them. I know that it breaks you up too, Big Cap.
I wish I could turn injuries off.
Because you want to beat the Packers at full strength, right?
Yeah. If I could say that this game doesn't count, I would, but unfortunately the game counts.
Credit to Bo Nix. Bo Nix had his perfect game today.
He was so
302
good.
yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks, didn't get sacked a single time today.
Dude, he was evading
dominant.
everything, and he's so good at evading and keeping his eyes downfield and hitting guys downfield. And that fourth down throw, which wasn't the game winner because I don't know what happened at the end of the game where the Packers just kept on getting the ball back. Mm-hmm. It was like, it just kept on happening where it was like, oh, the game's over. Oh, no, it's not. That fourth down throw on the sideline to Cortland Sutton was so sick. Yeah. That was a big boy throw.
Well, what happened was somehow the Packers, they threw a pick with I believe, how much time was left in this game? 6:38 left. And then the Broncos went 3 and out. Then they turned it over on downs. Then the Packers turned it over on downs. Then the Broncos turned it over on downs. Then the Packers turned it over on downs. Then it was the end of the game. Mm-hmm. So it was like punters were not on the field. They were just, everybody was going for it. It was a great football game. And it started off with like a fight before the game too, which you knew that these teams were going to go out there and like fuck each other up for a little bit. It was a great football game.
Yeah.
And this is the signature Bo Nix win. If this Bo Nix shows up in the playoffs, then everybody's in trouble.
Danger.
They're going to beat everybody in the NFL if they get games out of Bo Nix like this.
And they're now standing alone at the 1 seed. Hank, are you nervous about the Broncos? Because playing at Mile High is just different.
Yeah. If they have the 1 seed, I would be nervous.
They looked good today.
They did.
And Bo Nix picked it up big time. He was phenomenal.
They're a good team.
Very good team. I think they're the best team in football with good Bo.
Yeah.
The way Bo Nix is playing right now, Heisman.
Yeah.
Heisman.
Yeah, this is the year.
This is the year for him.
He's focused. He's determined. The Packers are in trouble, it feels like. There was I clicking on some of Packers Twitter and seeing the meltdown and seeing the hyperbole of sets them back 5 years, which I do not believe. It's a pretty significant injury because you're all in. You don't have a draft pick next year.
Yeah.
Was I clicking on that? Yeah, maybe I was. Did I see that one guy, that one Packer fan who had posted a laughing emoji when Rome Odunze was ruled out at 11:30 this morning and then had that happen? Yeah, I did. But I wish I could turn injuries off. That's what I'll say. I do.
That's very big of you.
I mean, injuries suck. I did click on a lot of Packers Twitter and just check in on my friends. Was enjoying some reading, but the honest truth is, like, injuries suck and injuries can happen to any team. And I'm not like, oh yes, Micah Parsons is hurt.
Yeah,
like that's you're gonna get your own team's gonna get injuries eventually, and it will suck and it will be demoralizing. So yeah, the whole thing is shitty.
He's just the one guy that you really didn't want. I don't think they're set back 5 years, but I do think that this is like the one guy besides probably Jordan Love that if he got hurt, you could be like, well, there goes next year.
Well, they looked like a true Super Bowl contending team, and Micah Parsons is the biggest part of their defense, and Christian Watson is what made their offense look so explosive when he came back from he gets injured a lot. That sucks for him. He just, obviously got back from the ACL. Jordan Love looked good in the first half. He was making the Jordan Love throws. That throw to Josh Jacobs for the touchdown was insane. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this definitely changes it shakes up the NFC.
I think maybe my favorite offensive lineman to watch is Quinn Miners.
Yeah,
for the Broncos. He was just a fucking bully, just pushing people over. He's a joy to watch on the offense. When he plays physical, that running game is great. Sean Payton is calling like almost perfect games right now. It's just all about if you get the good bow or the bad bow.
Yeah. The Good Bow's been here for a little bit.
He's been around.
And the Broncos are like my big thing with the Broncos was that they were toying with a lot of bad teams, but the last couple of weeks are starting to put together those complete games and rounding into form and kind of peaking at the right time.
Yeah.
Do you feel bad about Micah Parsons, Max?
Yeah, I don't mind Micah Parsons anymore. He's on the Cowboys.
Yeah. If he was on the Cowboys, would you be cheering for his injury?
No, I wouldn't be cheering.
Yeah, we don't cheer for
but
injuries here.
The way you asked me that, I thought it implied that I dislike Micah Parsons.
No. Would you, if Micah Parsons got hurt while he was on the Cowboys, would you click on some of Cowboys Twitter and just read some of the tweets?
Oh yeah, I'm
yeah. You just gotta. My job is to learn what's going on in the league.
I'm having a good time looking at Cowboys Twitter right now.
Yeah, it's
really
pretty good.
Cowboys Twitter's been talking some fucking shit.
It's pretty good.
There's a lot of there goes the season.
Yeah.
Season's over. No, for Packers Twitter. In last week after they beat the Bears, there was a lot of the Bears. There goes the Bears season. So it changes fast. It's week-to-week league.
And Max, congratulations. I think I already congratulated on you a couple weeks ago. The Philadelphia Eagles will win the NFC East. The first repeat winner of the NFC East since 2005?
Still got to win a football
2006?
game. Still got to win a football
We got a hat
game.
and T-shirt game in D.C. next week,
Yep.
right? Next Saturday?
Next Saturday will be a hat and T-shirt game.
It's going to be the worst day of my sports life.
You can't. You might shock the world.
It's going to be the worst. I'm being set up for
It's better for you to
such a
lose.
bad day.
It's better for you to lose.
Why?
He's talking about
Tankathon.
JMU as well, though.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not talking about JMU.
No, but I'm saying like back
He's
to
talking
back.
about JMU.
It's good, bad lineup for me. Bad lineup. But if it could be the best day. Fuck it. Let's just go beat Oregon.
Just worry about JMU.
Let's go beat Oregon.
Just worry about
just worry about
JMU.
JMU.
You worry about Villanova.
Villanova's a big football game next week.
PFT, there is that there's going to be some overlap. What game when the Commanders and the Eagles are on and JMU?
Yeah.
Which game do you want to have sound? JMU?
At what point in the JMU game is this going to be?
It's going to be right at the beginning because I
Yeah,
assume the Bears-Packers, when the Bears-Packers starts 50 minutes after JMU.
Okay,
so we
so
can probably go to Bears-Packers
The
sound.
Eagles are going to be up 36-17. So I want the Commanders sound off, and then hopefully JMU gets off to like a 7-0 lead before everything goes to shit.
Okay.
And then I can have a moment where I'm like, we're actually going to do this.
Yeah.
And then that's when the Bears come on, and I'm going to bet a lot of money on the Bears game to try to win back some of my joy that I lost in the first two games.
Okay. That's fair.
That's my
Mega
game
Day.
plan for Mega Day on
Mega Day is going to
Saturday.
be
yeah.
great. We've been
And
calling it.
then Villanova versus Illinois State.
Oh, yeah, who can forget?
Yeah. FCS matters.
These two teams don't like each other.
Mega Day. We've been talking about Mega Day, and I pointed out that Mega Day, which we will be streaming all day Saturday, is significantly less games than our usual every single Sunday.
But it's mega in terms of the importance of these games.
It is an
to our
important
personal
day.
Happiness and mental health.
Yes, it is mega. Absolutely mega. Bo Nix, man. That fourth quarter throw, man. He's good.
He's good.
He's good, and the way he evades, and he's really fundamentally he just like keeps his shoulders perfect placement, and when he's running around in the backfield, and then he squares up and throws a dart somewhere downfield, and they got good players, like they got good pass catchers, some weapons.
I liked his line after the game when they were asking about being underdogs. He's like, "We're overdogs.
Okay,
they're overdogs. They don't listen to the underdog narrative.
Okay, so they're overdogs.
So they're making themselves overdogs.
Got it.
Which is some coaches are like, hey, I would like to be an underdog because then you've got you don't want that rat poison.
We're the overdogs.
Bo Nix is chopping up the lines of rat poison, cutting them with Bocaine, snorting them. Yeah, I'm the fucking Boverdog. Get used to it.
Do we have an update on Christian Watson? Because he went to the hospital, which that is scary. I think I feel like I'm not a doctor, but it felt like he might have broken his collarbone, but they said chest, so I don't know.
That's not good.
No. So he went to the hospital. Hopefully he's okay. He is a big. I mean, Matthew Golden's gonna have to step up, but that's a different player too. Oh, did you guys see the halftime show of the year?
No.
Mutton busting.
Oh, I love mutton busting.
So we had a sheep being corralled by a dog, a sheepdog, and then a kid on a sheep fall flat on his face. This is all halftime of the Broncos game. It's awesome.
I heard that there was a sheep that got away too.
Yeah, this is the sheep that got away, and they're chasing it. But then they brought they're like, wait, we have a dog for this. We have a cattle dog, and the cattle dog comes and he just starts fucking whipping them up,
taking care of business.
This is all going to halftime of an NFL game.
Dude, that dog's got excellent pursuit.
Yeah.
Look at the angles.
Dog's going crazy. Dog's getting the sheep back into its spot. And then look at the bottom part of this. There's a kid who comes, I guess he's riding a sheep, and he just falls flat on his face.
Oh, that's great.
That's it. It was a lot of action for a halftime show of an NFL game. Yeah, the sheep jumping, hurtling. Shout out Broncos. Mutton busting rocks.
If I were to change one thing about mutton busting, I would do the one that has the monkey dressed up in the cowboy outfit that's riding on the back of the sheepdog.
Yeah.
That takes it to the best level possible.
I agree with
That's
that.
my favorite sporting event.
I'm all in on this sheepdog.
Oh, dude, the dog is
a
awesome.
Beast.
Yeah. He knew exactly what he was
He
supposed
even
to do.
slipped a little bit at first,
Yeah.
and that didn't knock him off track at all.
And then
as soon as he does his job, he's just like,
He's
lay
like,
down.
I'm good.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Good boy.
That dog pays attention to details. That's a slot receiver. That's Austin Collie.
People definitely, and then people get those dogs and they're like, why does my dog have so much energy? That's what that dog should be doing.
Yeah, every dog, if you own an Australian Shepherd, a Blue Heeler, a Border Collie, you should be just releasing them onto an NFL field at halftime.
Yeah. Okay, Broncos, 1 seed. So next week they have a big game against the Jags, and then the Chiefs, obviously with Gardner Minshew.
Mm-hmm.
And Chargers both teams could be set in the playoffs in their spot. Could be a meaningless game. Although the Broncos could be playing for the 1 seed still. So the Broncos have the tiebreaker against the Patriots, is that right?
I believe they do, right?
They do.
Okay. So
the road right now goes through Denver.
the road goes through Denver unless they slip up. The road goes through tough place to play.
Yeah.
That's a really good complete football team. The Broncos being good again it's fun. There's something about games at Denver that just feel different and just they're fun to watch.
Especially if they're wearing the throwback uniforms too.
Yeah, back-to-back playoffs. I think it's the first time. I mean, they're going to win the AFC West for the first time since what, 2015 probably?
Yeah.
Peyton, that's got to be it.
And so right now it would be the Texans.
Or no, 2014?
It would be the Texans at the Patriots. It would be the Bills at the Jaguars.
What was that face, Hank?
That'd be a tough game.
They're all tough games.
Yeah.
Playoff games.
Playoffs.
Playoffs are tough games. What would the NFC be right now?
NFC would
It'd
be
be
Packers
Bears
at Bears right now.
Okay. No, 49ers. Bears, 49ers. What? Oh, no, you're right.
Yeah,
Packers, Bears.
It would be Packers at Bears. It would be 49ers at Eagles.
Ooh, Brock Purdy revenge.
A little throwback.
That'll be a good game. That'll be a good football game.
Are you scared of the 49ers?
I respect everyone.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Mm-hmm.
I respect
Everyone?
the fuck out of everyone.
I respect the Commanders, yeah.
You shouldn't.
I don't know. Well, let's talk about them. I don't know if I respect the Panthers if they're favorites. Saints 20, Panthers 17. Panthers as favorites yet again do not win or cover. They're 0-12 in their last 12 games as favorites. They haven't won or covered as a favorite since 2022. Stop making them favorites.
You're doing them a disservice.
They got shucked. Tyler Shuck, dude. Something about him. I'm telling you, the Saints were in the running this season for being worst team. They were most lost team. They were the team that they have no future. Tyler Shuck might be the real deal, and their defense is balling out. Kellen Moore seems like a good coach. The Saints should get in the playoffs. They beat the Bucs and the Panthers in back-to-back weeks.
Yeah,
that's 1 and 2.
They beat the Panthers twice now.
I know. Yeah. They should win the NFC South. They should get the NFC South.
Yeah, if you go perfect in your division, you should win that division.
They lost to the Bucs earlier.
I know,
year,
but if
still,
but
that
you know
was
what I'm saying,
pre-Shuck.
Yeah, it's
That's
pre-Shuck.
pre-Shuck. Everything post-Shuck should count. Shuck should be a playoff quarterback this year.
Agreed. Agreed. Shuck, now he passed Spencer Rattler. He is now the Saints rookie record holder for quarterbacks in terms of yards. And Charlie Smith, their place kicker, after the game, he won the game for him. Demario Davis came up to the interview and goes, they should make a movie about this guy. And I looked into Charlie Smith's career, where he came from. I agree with Demario Davis.
Okay.
They probably should. So Demario Davis first kicked in American football on August 22nd, 2023.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like 2.5 years ago. So he's from Ireland. He was a Gaelic football player. He was a goaltender. And he would just go out and like kick the Gaelic football over the uprights. And he would do that for fun. He'd watch NFL. He'd watch Red Zone. He'd be like, I'd like to do this one day. He sent an email to inquiries@nfl.com back in 2019. I don't think anybody responds to that email address.
Yeah.
But he was just like, hey, how do I become an NFL place kicker? Because I think I'd be good at it.
Yep.
Didn't hear back from anybody. He finally got in the international program or whatever back in 2023. And then he first kicked on August 22nd, 2023. Then he gets in against the Dolphins, hits a 56-yarder, recovers his own onside kick, and then he kicks a game winner.
This guy rocks.
This guy rocks. Charlie Smith is a fucking legend.
That's awesome.
And I can't help but think maybe some of Tyler Shuck's rubbing off on him.
Dude.
This Tyler Shuck's
The
winning
Shuckster.
ways. He's really fun to watch.
He's starting to look like the guy. Chase Young said that. Starting to look like the guy.
He's whipping that arm around.
He has the most wins in this quarterback class.
I know.
Yeah.
He started 6 weeks ago.
He has 3 career wins.
There's something about Shuck.
Dude, he throws a catchable ball. He makes plays. He gets better as the game goes on. He had the game-winning drive. Like, two of them. They're down 17-10, takes him down the field, touchdown, and then gets the ball back. Perfectly baited them into that flag, too.
Oh, on the slide?
Yeah, on the slide with 12 seconds left. The Shuckster, man. Saints are... Like, if you're a Saints fan, you have something to look forward to.
You know what he is? Shuck's twitchy.
Yeah.
He's got those fast feet,
and
fast hips.
I maintain if people knew how to pronounce his name, I think he'd be a bigger deal. I really do.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that his name doesn't make any sense still.
I feel like when we had Mel Kiper on last year before the draft, he was saying that Tyler Shuck was going to be like a really good... or not
Todd
Mel Kiper,
McShay.
Todd McShay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that specifically. I was like, all right, Tyler Shuck.
I think Tyler Shuck might have been the guy that made Mel Kiper cry.
Yeah. Yes.
When Shuck got drafted, Mel Kiper, what are we doing?
Yeah. Zach, your team got a nice bounce from this. The Bucks went from 53% to 76% with this loss. If they win next week, they have a 95% chance of making the playoffs. They just keep lucking into these things.
I think if the regular season was 25 games long, I think the Saints win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah.
That did feel like a early Christmas gift. It was like, here you go.
Yeah.
We'll punch this one up. Let's get you guys to the playoffs.
It's the Stephen Shea effect. You could count the Bucks out a million times, and then things will just keep happening that put the Bucks in a better position. They're going to win the NFC South, and he's going to say dominance continues.
Did it feel dirty rooting for the Saints?
Yes.
But you got to root for what you got to root for.
I did it wholeheartedly, yes.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have, but I did because we're trying to get in, boys.
Yeah, trying to get in. Okay, last game. We'll do Sunday Night Football real quick, but 49ers 37, Titans 24. The 49ers are better than the Titans. That's it.
Yeah, George Kittle looked awesome today.
George Kittle looked awesome. He had a really good quote, too, about Brock Purdy after the game. He said, he's that Jesus Christ lizard running on water, no ball security, fake pitching at the end of a 40-yard run, absolutely just diabolical behavior by our QB1. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ lizard.
The Jesus Christ lizard. I think there is a Jesus lizard. It's the one that does sprint across the water.
Yeah, that's what he is.
That's what Brock Purdy is. The 49ers look really good. The Titans, I think there's enough that you can watch from the Titans if you're a Titans fan where you're like, well, we didn't get our ass kicked that bad today. Cam Ward had a couple nice throws. By the way, thank you to Kyle Shanahan for kicking that field goal at the end of the game.
Yes.
Good stuff, Kyle. We appreciate it. That's why you are my coach of the year.
Yep.
This year. That was a massive field goal. But yeah, the 49ers, they're a legitimately really good team.
Yeah. And we did have a weird story with Brandon Ayuk being put on the reserve list. reserve/left squad list, and they asked Kyle Shanahan about it afterwards. He said, "We haven't seen him in forever. That's the decision they made. It's been pretty simple for me. I haven't seen him in a month."
Yeah.
So that's weird.
Very weird.
Brock Purdy looks good though again. Like that, he had that one game was against the Panthers where he threw all those picks and they still won.
I think,
but now he's back to like Brock Purdy being efficient, scrambling, doing his thing, hitting guys.
I think he's probably healthy now.
Yeah. So the 49ers, like people aren't talking about the 49ers, but the 49ers, if the Seahawks beat the Rams on Thursday Night Football and the 49ers win out, they will be the 1 seed.
Yep.
So that's something that just isn't like, I don't think it's been on a lot of people's radar because of how good the Rams and the Seahawks have been all year.
Yeah, the 49ers are sneaking up on people right now, and they've got Christian McCaffrey playing really good, Brock Purdy, and a good backup to Brock Purdy and Mac, just in case something happens to him. I really, really think that Kyle Shanahan's done a great job this year.
Yeah, the 3 losses that the 49ers have been all to playoff teams. Jaguars, Texans, Rams. They're a good team. And they definitely are sneaking up on people. I've been watching them, but because of the seeding and all that stuff. But I feel like if you went around and you asked people like, oh, who's going to win the NFC West? 49ers still can.
Well, it's because they went win-loss, 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 win-loss. And so nobody was
in that middle stretch
taking that seriously. But they stacked 3 at the start of the season, and now they're on another 4-game winning streak right now, and they're healthy.
And their schedule has broken their way a little bit.
Yeah. But the Ayuk stuff is very strange. I don't think it impacts the team at all because he hasn't been there. That sounds like it's going to be one of those cases where the team's going to be like, yeah, we're actually not going to pay you. And the player's going to be like, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't show up.
I really haven't. I can't file a grievance because I haven't done anything.
Yeah. Okay. Last one. Roback question. RHOBACK.com. Promo code TAKE. 20% off your first purchase. Q-zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts. Roback.com. Promo code TAKE. Do you guys remember like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, when the Cowboys were the scariest team in the football?
Mm-hmm.
That was funny. They just lost to the Vikings. They got 9. 9 was awesome tonight. JJ McCarthy looked like he had full control of the offense. He did a very good job. That's got to ease Vikings fans a little bit to remember that, hey, he's still young and he's still figuring it out because he just went into Dallas and he played outside of that first, interception. He played a very, very good game.
He was just trying to make a play, though.
And he gritted it in the end zone.
He gritted. That's got to be the most demoralizing thing when 9 is hitting you from 5 yards out with a gritty on a naked bootleg.
That was the Peyton Manning naked boot that happened in Dallas.
It was. That play works every time, by the way.
In Dallas.
It should.
Especially.
Yeah, the Cowboys, tough break for them. Not really going to be too upset about the Dallas Cowboys not making the playoffs.
No, so they're out, right, Max?
No. Magic number is 1.
1 loss.
Either 1 loss by the Cowboys or 1 win by the Eagles.
The Cowboys have to win out. They got to beat the Chargers, the Commanders, and the Giants, which they could. The Cowboys could win out. I wouldn't be shocked. Like the Chargers, I think, are a better team than them, but there's a chance. And then the Eagles have the Commanders,
Bills,
Commanders.
So they just got to win 1 on the Manders.
I think you might take 1 against us.
What if you kept him out?
Split home and home.
What if you kept him out?
What if we did?
That would be crazy.
You know what? If we
that would be nuts.
I would make a T-shirt and hat for myself.
I have to.
Yeah. Stop. It would just be for the streak of back-to-back division champions.
But the problem is
you would just be making a T-shirt and hat for the Cowboys.
No, but it would be for me.
Just be a Cowboys.
It would be for the NFC East. It would be like
you would be so excited for the Cowboys to make
it would be
playoffs.
it would be a list of division champions.
By the way, the Cowboys
it would be back-to-back.
Also, the Cowboys could lose.
Any of those
doesn't even
games.
matter. Yeah.
No repeat champion NFC Beast.
Yep.
Has anyone? So yeah, the Vikings looked good. Cowboys. It was funny that we had that. I think it really is about the fact that the Cowboys. That's why we were all poison pilled by. Oh my God, the Cowboys are so dangerous.
Well, it's because they were buried. They were left for dead before the season started. After the whole Micah Parsons thing happened, and so nobody expected shit from them.
And they beat the Chiefs on Thanksgiving Day in the most watched regular season game ever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're not scary.
Is there something
Their
wrong?
defense still stinks.
Is there something wrong with Brandon Aubrey?
Brandon Aubrey missed a field goal.
Twice. He missed 2 field goals tonight.
And George Pickens I bet you George Pickens wishes that the season ended after Thanksgiving because he would have made a lot of money because the last 2 games have not been great. The Lions game and this game.
Yeah, it's a tough one again tonight.
So he's probably like, hey, George, we got to remember you're in a contract year, dude. Try really hard.
I think he'll probably he'll go off one of these last 3 games.
I don't know.
Probably, yeah. Okay, Christmas Day. Christmas Day, George Pickens, 2 touchdowns, 140 yards
Who are they
receiving.
playing Christmas Day?
The Commanders.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why don't you could keep them out of the playoffs? Why don't you just beat them?
Well, no, because you're going to beat the Commanders next week, so that would keep the Cowboys out of the playoffs.
Yeah. But no, but
the Cowboys can't get in the playoffs.
The Commanders
as a wild card.
Commanders are going to beat the Eagles next week, and then the Eagles are going to lose to the Bills, and then the Commanders are going to beat the Eagles again, keeping the Eagles out of the playoffs and retaining the NFC East streak of no back-to-back division champions.
Which you are proud of?
For divisional pride. Listen, there's not a lot that I have to be proud of, so I got to take it where I can get it. And when you look at that graphic, it's like 99% Cowboys and Eagles. And then, like, I think we pop up twice on that graphic.
I don't think the Cowboys can get in as a wild card.
No, they cannot.
They can't. They got to win the division.
Well, the Packers have the same. If they won 9 games, the Packers lost out, they would have the same record. But I don't know.
I think the Packers have the.
Well, they tied.
Right, but I think they have whatever the next tiebreaker is.
Yeah, which is the next. Yeah. So yeah, just eliminate them next week, Max.
Listen, everybody gets 9 sometimes.
Dude, he looked good.
9's on a roll right now.
This is a testament to like playing hard throughout the schedule. Like if you're a Vikings fan, you were pretty down the last 2 months, but a night like tonight, and depending on if they can play spoiler in the last 3 weeks to some of they play the Lions and the Packers, some of their division foes, like you could have a little momentum with 9.
So the Vikings are officially eliminated.
Yeah,
right?
they've been eliminated.
Yeah.
They were eliminated before this game.
Yeah.
And they went in and did their thing. Congrats to them. Okay. Should we do Who's Back of the Week and send everyone on their way? Who's Back of the Week is brought to you by Twisted Tea. Twisted Tea is the perfect beverage to keep the good times going this holiday season, whether you're in charge of drinks for your family's holiday party, heading to the hometown dive bars to stay warm during your time off, or hitting a late season game. Twisted Tea is there to turn your holiday season up a notch and make a good time a great time. We love Twisted Tea. Love drinking Twisted Tea. I had actually Twisted Tea on Saturday night. Went to a holiday party. It was a great time. Little half and half action with the Twisted Tea. It's great too because they just go down smooth. You can chill out, have a Twisted Tea. You're not burping the whole time. I love Twisted Tea, so make sure you grab a few cases of Twisted Tea this season. Whatever you do, keep it twisted with Twisted Tea. Hank, your Who's Back of the Week?
My Who's Back of the Week is John Cena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had his
You watched.
last match ever.
Oh, you're doing quotes.
Yeah, he's back. Last match ever.
You don't think he's ever...
He did a whole press tour. Said this is it, 100%. No doubt about it. Last match ever.
What are you laughing about, memes?
He's
Zach's been scrambling for Who's Back, and Hank just took his.
Oh no!
He's had a couple that have been talked about throughout the show, and then we got the John Cena. It's okay. We gave him another one. He's got another. Or
Okay.
Memes gave him another one.
But yeah, so he's notorious for never tapping. That's like his whole thing. That's what he built his brand on. And in his last match ever, he gave up, tapped out, lost. So he's gonna be back because he has to come back to avenge that.
He has to avenge the tap out.
Yeah.
Do you agree with the fans that were saying "fuck you, Triple H" for having him lose his last match like that?
Yeah, I mean that the WWE is it's fan service.
Yeah,
like little kids, how are you going to have a guy that's like the most inspirational figure known for not tapping out and go out by tapping out? Like, what message does that send?
That's a good point.
It makes no sense.
You're right.
So
did he destroy his legacy?
The only way it can make sense is if he comes back. Like it was the ultimate, whatever you call it.
Why did he say he was retiring?
I think he's just done. He's old.
Just acting. He wants to just act more.
Yeah, I think he's old.
He's got hair now.
Retire.
Yeah.
What? He's got hair? Yeah, he does have hair. Yeah, Jerry's son said that Jerry said that his son was crying so hard he got a fever. I I don't think that's how fevers work. That's what he said. He was crying so much about John Cena retiring that he got a fever.
John Cena tapping.
Yeah.
John Cena tapping made his son cry.
Yeah, his 4-year-old son get a fever.
It is honestly a bad message that he's sending to kids. Like, if life gets hard,
Tap
do
out.
you want to tap out? Raise your son to be a Phillip Rivers, not a John Cena.
Well, yeah, and if you went out, coming back from against all odds and winning, and that was his final send off, like that's a good message. It makes no sense, which leads me to believe he's undoubtedly coming back within the next 6 months.
Now, what about the people that paid like $5,000 to see John Cena's last match? What's the appropriate amount of time that you have to wait if you're John Cena to do the John Cena comeback?
I don't know, probably whenever their next like big pay-per-view is.
Yeah.
If they did it like in 5 months, people would be mad.
SummerSlam? I don't really know the WWE schedule.
I mean, he'll come back, but he won't be back for a while, I would imagine.
I would say within a calendar year.
Okay.
Within a calendar year.
Yeah.
Okay. Call your shot.
A calendar year of...
Sounds like you're hating on wrestling a little bit.
I'm not hating on wrestling. I just like it. He did the whole press tour being like, this is 100% it. It's my last match. If it was, he would not have lost.
You're not wrong. But also, you can't have him. Did he have a belt going into it? You can't have him retire with a belt.
He must not have.
He must not have.
Wait, now I'm confused again about calendar year. You said within a calendar year of right now?
Calendar year.
So what would that mean? In the next
that's
2
in
weeks?
The next 2 weeks. Next calendar year, he'll be back.
Next calendar year.
That makes sense.
2026.
That makes perfect sense. Okay, good. Who's back?
Thanks.
Yeah. You good?
I'm great.
Great.
We good?
Yeah.
We're good.
We're good?
Never better.
I just think it had been a while since you lost a game, so we hadn't had a situation yet for a while.
There was no situation. We're good.
It was a
Minor situation.
Minor situation.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Good question, Max.
Did you think when we were doing that whole "it's so fun to play the Raiders" thing, did you think that was going to come to you at any point?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You just shunned it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not going to bring that up myself.
Well, I kept bringing it up specifically for that reason.
What would I have butted in and said?
No.
But credit to us for saying it to your
for not
face.
saying.
We didn't say it. I was just talking to Max about how awesome it was to play the Raiders today.
Yeah, well, it was good.
And Big Cat, when you played the Raiders, that was awesome too.
Yeah, we won.
And Marcus Mariota
Barely.
went off against the Raiders.
I also didn't bring up that the Panthers also lost today,
Which means
What
what?
do you mean?
was another one of the winning teams that
So how many winning teams have they beaten?
they've beaten one. They're currently 1-2 against winning teams.
But that team that they beat with a winning record avenged their loss.
But not the torch.
But not the
not
torch.
the torch, not the torch, not the
doesn't-
torch.
Big
But
Cat,
you play.
Listen to last Friday's part of my take if you think he's going to talk about the fucking torch again. There's a little button on your phone that
I think
the
it's a little
podcast app.
premature to say the torch. You said the torch was passed in like what, September or early October? That feels premature.
It was right. I was correct.
Well, no, you have to win the division.
True.
Yeah.
What if you guys play in the playoffs?
Then the
That would
torch
be a
goes
big
back.
game.
That would be a torch
Yeah,
game.
That'd be a
That will
torch game.
100% be a torch
That
game.
would have to be a
Listen,
torch
we're worried
game.
we're worried about the Ravens right now.
You'd have to make that a torch game.
Ravens.
You have to at least think about it.
Ravens.
Okay.
That would almost be worse if you got the torch and then gave it back within almost a calendar year.
Isn't it crazy though, Hank? Like losing a game, you just then see everything differently. Where you're like, oh shit, every team looks scary now.
Yeah. No, it's not a fun spot to be in. It's going to be a long couple months. Buckle up.
But this is what Hank,
Strap in.
this is the time of year that you like historically actually start playing football. Like football doesn't matter until late
Yeah,
December.
wake me up when the playoffs start. Strap in. I would rather have an extra week of sleep, but that's fine.
Is there a chance there could be a team that makes the AFC playoffs with a losing record?
Maybe the Ravens still.
That would be hilarious.
I think the Ravens could go.
I guess they
8-9.
wouldn't play each other unless the Patriots got the wild card.
I think they could go 8-9.
Yeah. Okay. Piety, or who's back?
My who's back is the Heisman Trophy.
Yes, that was gonna be mine.
Mendoza wins the Heisman Trophy. Diego Pavia did not win the Heisman Trophy. He may have acted like he won the Heisman Trophy afterwards.
Yeah,
I was going to do who's back Johnny Manziel.
Yeah,
but Johnny Manziel won it.
Yeah, this is a situation where, like, right after the award was announced and everything that happened that night reinforced the decision to give it to Mendoza.
Yeah. I like Fernando Mendoza.
I also like Pavia.
I like Pavia. I thought that was a little lame to do that when you lost the like Johnny Manziel worked because he won the Heisman.
Right.
And he like beat Bama and that stuff. Fernando Mendoza seems like the sweetest dude ever. And we even had Albert Breer doing a weird passive-aggressive tweet. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Which made, like, why even tweet that? Basically being like, teams will talk about whether Fernando Mendoza is too big of a dork to be a good NFL quarterback. If you saw the clip, but also
Andrew Luck.
The clip after Fernando Mendoza won the Heisman and he went to the back room and his entire team was there and they were so fucking hyped for him. I'm pretty sure he's a good teammate and the boys love him.
Yeah, he's a great teammate. One of my favorite things that I saw from him was they asked him, like, what do you want to do with the trophy after you win it? And what did Pavia say? He said take it to the club or something.
No,
like that?
he was gonna let like Theo Vaughn have it in the back of his podcast.
Yeah,
studio.
I'm gonna give it to Theo Vaughn. And then Mendoza was like, I would like the Heisman Trophy to stay at the University of Indiana Bloomington because everyone there has been through thick and thin with this team, the ups and the downs, a lot of downs, and it belongs to the community. And then they're like, well, actually, you get two of them.
Yeah.
So the school gets one. And then you get one yourself, too. He's like, oh, okay, then I guess I'll have my own.
Jeremiah Love said he wanted to give it to God.
I want to give it to God. and then
Theo Vaughn's podcast.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the back of Theo Vaughn's podcast.
Yeah, I was happy for Fernando Mendoza. And, you know, people, it wasn't like, not every year can be, someone put up Joe Burrow's numbers against Fernando. I mean, Joe Burrow, that was maybe the greatest college football season ever. It's 60 touchdowns. Fernando Mendoza was awesome, and he made big plays and big moments, and Indiana football is the number one football team in the country going into the playoffs. It's crazy. This whole thing is just, if you went in a coma 3 years ago and woke up, you'd just be like, what the fuck? Indiana won the Heisman, and they're the number one team. It makes no sense, but it's awesome for them.
Yeah, Notre Dame got left out of the playoffs.
For Indiana.
That's crazy. But yeah, you would think that, like, if anything, the system would go out of its way to rig it for Notre Dame.
Yeah.
It's just completely backwards in college football right now. But listen, I like Pavia because he's a wild card. He's kind of crazy. He says a lot of stuff that he probably will end up regretting. Like after it was over, and he was just like, "Fuck all the voters."
Yeah,
like I like that. It's fun. It's interesting having a guy like that around.
Yeah,
but I think Mendoza seems like a great guy. I like.
Yeah, what were you gonna say, Max?
You're not even mentioning, like, the other finalist was Vanderbilt. Like, if you woke up in a coma and it was like Indiana, Ohio State, crazy. And Vanderbilt, it would be
nuts.
like, what do you mean?
Notre Dame, Ohio State, Indiana, and Vanderbilt. And the 1-2 was Indiana, Vanderbilt. Yeah, it wasn't that close either. And it was, Mendoza. What a season. Indiana. I'm excited for the playoffs. And I do think I'm buying stock in Fernando Mendoza as a pro. I said that to you. Remember memes like 2 months ago? I was like, I think he's got it. I think he's got it. The way he's like nerds out about football, that's a guy who just loves football.
Yep.
And talking about football and reading defenses.
We're gonna lose Phillip Rivers, but we're gonna gain a Mendoza.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited. Mm-hmm. Okay, my who's back of the week, NBA Cup. It actually was awesome. Oh no. Was that yours, Zach?
No, you're good. You're good.
Spurs beat the
OKC, yeah.
OKC second loss of the season.
Yeah, huge loss there.
They've just been credit to us. I know we got a long way to go in the NBA season, but at least through the first 2 months, our take that last year's OKC team might be the worst team they have is they're dominant, but Wemby changes everything. And the NBA Cup actually has been pretty cool. Credit to Adam Silver. That was an awesome game. Spurs beat the Grizzlies, and Wemby is a problem.
Wemby is a huge problem.
Massive problem.
I hope this continues for the rest of the season. He had a minor injury scare, but I got him to win the MVP. Took it I think it was the first week of the NBA season, and he's just like, there's no accounting for him. You You can't design a system to keep the ball away from Wemby. You can't design a system to effectively like attack the paint when Wemby's standing there.
Yep.
He's so fun to watch.
Yep. Hey, you guys remember when I was like, oh, the Bulls are kind of good, kind of fun? They're so bad. And they lost the Pelicans again today. The Pelicans have 5 wins on the season, and 2 of them are to the Bulls. They're so bad.
You know who's really good
The
is
Pelicans shot 24% from 3 and beat the Bulls.
the Pistons are awesome.
Pistons are very good.
Bully ball.
Hank, Celtics report, go.
Celtics are good. They're on a good streak.
Tatum going to come back?
I don't think so. I don't know. He's been practicing. I think they're 9-2 in their last 11 games. A couple games back from the Knicks.
That's pretty good.
Sixers are in third. Playing well. Playing good ball. They beat the Pistons, beat the Cavs. Got a big one against the Pistons tonight.
We'll do some maybe basketball previews after the new year.
Mm-hmm.
Get everyone geared up for the league.
You guys beat the Sixers, Hank?
We beat the Sixers in the beginning of the year. I'm saying we beat the Pistons and the Cavs recently.
How's the Sixers doing?
They're fine. Tyrese Maxey hasn't played the last 2 games because he was sick, but
Paul George is back.
Yeah, Embiid had 40 on
Paul George is
Friday,
back.
and then Paul George had 35 tonight. They went 1-1 in those 2 games, but without Maxey, you'll be all right with that.
Did you guys see that shot Steph Curry made warming up on Friday? That was the craziest shot. He's just dude perfect. Did you see it? Can you pull it up?
Is it real?
Yeah, it's very real. There was a whole stance. There was the whole.
Those videos are impossible. There's been so many fake
I don't know
ones.
how this one would be faked.
I don't. You know.
I guess yeah. You're right. All right, you're right, Hank. You're right, dude. No, search Steph Curry shot. You're right. This could very well be AI. I could be an idiot. Look at this. The official Warriors account posted, I think. I mean, that's stupid.
That's crazy.
That's
I
from
think
the.
that's an old video.
Wait, is that
Is that
That is an
old?
old
So
video.
that
I think that's
that
an old
Oh,
video.
I bet is.
that might be an old video, and it might be a shot
Wait,
that
click
like
that.
hit the outside of the net that didn't go in. Because
No, that
happened a couple of years ago.
That was Friday night. That was Friday night.
He did it again.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know.
I mean, they posted it on Friday night. So if the Warriors are reposting it, that's lame. I'm going to say it right now. Bad Warriors. Bad.
It does suck that we're like, wait, which video is this of Steph Curry hitting a 140-foot shot?
And it sucks
Is this
being
the
like,
old one
we
or the
don't
new
know
one?
if this is real or not.
Yeah.
Because everything is AI now and nothing. I saw a woman get eaten by an alligator this morning.
Like in real life or AI?
No, AI. Very AI. But it's just, I don't know why we're making these videos.
AI. Listen, I think AI is. I think it's in hot water.
Really?
I think AI is on the hot seat.
Okay.
I feel like this is we're in a good spot as humanity right now, where AI has not been making enough money to justify all the investment.
Isn't it like every time you make an AI video of like a fat woman falling through a bridge, like an entire town in Tennessee loses its water?
That does happen. Yes.
Yeah.
But it's mostly that at this point AI is like there's 5 companies that make money right now, and they're all in AI, and they're trying to sell their AI to businesses, and then every time a business uses AI, their customers are like, "Hey, what the fuck? The AI sucks." And the businesses are like, "We want to stop paying for this AI." And then all the 5 companies that are making money are like, "Oh shit, what are we going to do to make money now? We owe a lot of money. A lot of people invested in us." I feel like AI is in hot water.
All right, good.
Hot water. We might beat the robots.
All right. Did you guys see that robot going up the stairs in Pittsburgh?
Fuck these robots.
That robot's going to kill us someday.
Well, it's the
Wait, I'm seeing another angle of this Steph
Okay.
Curry thing. It may be real.
The Warriors posting an AI video would be fucked up.
that should be against the law.
That's real. That's an insane shot.
I think it's real.
Yeah. He's crazy, man. He's really good at basketball.
Remember when we got to root for him when he was on the Olympic team?
Yeah, that was so much
was
fun.
cool.
Zach, your Who's Back of the Week?
My who's back of the week this week is going to be branches of the U.S. military because we had a couple come together this weekend.
Oh,
And,
nice.
Army-Navy game went down.
Great Army-Navy game.
I
Super
got a
close
problem.
game.
I got a problem.
What's our issue, PFT?
CBS.
Okay.
Every year I watch the Army Navy game. Every year. It's the best flyover of the year. They didn't have a flyover on TV this year. They went to commercial.
That's bullshit.
It's bullshit. Everybody loves the Army-Navy flyover. You get the helicopters from the Army. You get the F-18s from the Navy. And they just didn't put them on TV.
That's bullshit.
What's going on with that? We used to be a proper country.
Hey, what's the deal with that?
What is up with that? Who at CBS made that decision? Who's in charge of CBS now?
Yeah.
I got a bone to pick with you.
I think it was Gary Danielson's last Army-Navy game. I think he's retiring at the end of the year. He's a good announcer.
Yeah.
Kind of like a classic announcer voice.
Yeah.
He got very emotional. It was nice.
I like when they do the exchange of the students that like spent the semester at the other place.
Yeah.
They exchange, do the prisoners at midfield.
Yeah.
That's a nice moment. Good coin flip.
Also, shout out Washington winning the first bowl game. They slipped that one in.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah. Washington kicked the shit out of Boise.
Oh, let's go.
On Saturday night.
Let's go, Huskies. Did not know that.
They slipped that one in.
That's a fucked...
I bet PFT.
I got another problem with that. This Saturday is for Army Navy only.
Yes, PFT. I bet the game, and I didn't watch the snap.
I had Boise.
Oh, I had Washington.
Oh, also, who's back? The Lowman Trophy.
Yeah.
Because the Heisman Trophy, they get all the ballots in before the Army Navy game. With the Lowman Trophy, that is a very important game to the final Lowman voting tallies.
When are we going to do it?
We're sending the ballots out this week. When should we do it?
I don't know. Good question. Are we doing it on the show?
We could do
are we doing our own show?
We could do it on Part of My Take as part of My Take, or we could do it on a live stream.
Yep.
Whether it's on Mega Day or if it's...
Or it could be New Year's Day.
It could be on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
A New Year's Day trophy.
Yeah, we do New Year's Day.
All right, so if you're a Lowman Trophy voter, the ballots will be going out this week. And I got to be honest, I think there's like probably 4 fullbacks in the country.
Okay.
So if you play fullback in college, you are on the watch list for the Lowman Trophy. Now there's
tweet us and let us know why you should win the Lowman.
No, there's two guys. I think it's going to be a 2-man race. I don't want to impact the voting, but there's 2 guys I got my eye on. It's going to be one of those 2 that win. But the ballots will go out this week. But yeah, if you've taken like 40 snaps at the position of fullback, congratulations, you're a finalist for the Lowman Trophy. Put that on your resume.
Okay. Let's wrap up. We got Jack Pocket. Today's lottery ball segment is brought to you by Jack Pocket, America's #1 lottery app. It's holiday time, and we're getting ready to close out the year while the jackpots are doing their thing. Powerball and Mega Millions are climbing again, and Jack Pocket is the perfect way to join in on the fun. You can order official state lottery tickets right from your phone. Real games, real tickets, all in just a few taps. This season, new Jack Pocket customers will get $5 in free lottery credits. Just sign up with code PMT2 and opt in. That's code PMT2 for free lottery credits on Jack Pocket. Numbers.
3.
I got it.
22.
Colton.
100.
Colton's in the booth.
Whoa.
Colton's in the booth.
Oh.
10.
Colton, what if...
Go, Colton.
Wait, memes. Memes.
What's up?
This is Colton's first... No, you guessed... Colton, did you guess over
Yeah, he was
Show
here.
Week?
He was here.
Or when was it?
Camp week.
Oh, Camp Week.
Camp week.
So you've guessed a couple times. What happens if Colton gets it before you, memes?
I like Colton.
But
For now.
Yeah.
No, I like Colton.
I mean, that's
right
gonna
now,
be-
at this moment. But if he got it, you would
I'd be ecstatic for him.
destroy him.
Colton, you have to be a little nervous that if you get this, memes is going to hate your guts.
Don't let him tear us apart here, Colton.
I'm always nervous about memes hating me.
That's good. Actually, really good life advice right there.
Colton, what's your number?
10.
10.
I'm rooting for you.
I'm gonna go with 2
I'll go with 100.
for DJ Moore.
With 8. I'll go with 99 Pug.
I'm going to go 9 for 9.
44. Oh, that's good. That's a good one.
Yeah, 9?
9.
You didn't think about that.
I feel good. It's probably
15.
It's probably
Hank,
good.
what was your guess?
22. For Toots.
20.
Oh.
Should we do one more though?
Yeah, we should
Let's do
more.
one more. How close are we?
20. I used to say 20 all the time.
We got to be close, right?
100. Oh, yeah. Let me pull
40?
that up. That's on me.
I think it's less than 40.
We are 39 guesses away. Probably 38 now.
Wow.
I already guessed it correct.
No, you didn't.
Nope, you didn't get it. You never got a memes.
Yes, I did.
Never got a memes.
Yes, I did.
Never got a memes.
Yes, I
64. Anybody? 64?
64.
It says right here, Memes has never won on the website.
Nope, he hasn't.
Career stats 0.0%.
That's like you next Saturday.
Oh,
Never,
boom!
Has
This
never
meme's
won.
roast.
Never-
Be careful, this
'cause
meme's roast time.
You're getting sucked and fucked next Saturday.
Oh,
I'll take the sucking.
But you're doing both.
I'm sucking. No, you told me I was getting sucked.
No,
and
you're
fucked.
hitting the pterodactyl. That's
a
like three
great-
dicks in one
a
hand.
Great Saturday for me.
Pterodactyl.
That's a great Saturday for me. Love you guys.